What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to Super Mario World 2 Plus, a Yoshi's Island ROM hack. Guys, welcome to the stream. I've been excited about this one for quite a while. I've been wanting to play it for a while, but, you know, other games were, streamed by popular demand. So, now it's this one's turn. It's this one's time to shine. So, I hope you guys have been looking forward to this one as well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Solar Flare, Plushpocalypse, Jake Spataphora, and Aurora. Well, if it isn't Jeff. Is that what, Jake Spataphora just wrote out? I have no idea. I can't read kanji very well. But, yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. How was everybody's week? Just found out my B-Day is going to be on Good Friday, says Solar Flare. And I'm going to be streaming on Friday. On Good Friday. I don't know if that's sacrilege or anything. Probably not. Anyway, it is I, Ploosh! Welcome to the stream, everybody. So, just to give you a bit of context on what this is a ROM hack of Yoshi's Island. Obviously, I have it in the title of this stream. It is a ROM hack of Yoshi's Island. It's also the first, like, actual complete one, you could say. It's the first one with fully 54 levels. And I'm told it's pretty good. I've played a couple levels just to test it out, just to make sure that it'll actually work on my computer. And from what I can tell, we're in for a challenge. This ain't gonna be easy, but you know me. I'm the Yoshi Fanatic. I love a challenge, and I love Yoshi games, so let's get the show on the road. I appreciate the discounted fish. What? Oh, Gabriel says, this is one of my favorite Yoshi games, right behind Yoshi's Story. Also, hi! Hi, Gabriel. Welcome to the stream. If you were hoping for vanilla Yoshi's Island, I'm sorry to disappoint, but this is a ROM hack of Yoshi's Island. Let's see if it measures up to the original, yeah? I homebrewed a Wii and had to buy like 17 adapters, but it's so worth it, says Solar Flare. Nice. Long have I waited. This is Zapper. Welcome to the stream, Zapper. I know you've been waiting for this one for a while. And finally, the appointed day is here! Plush says, I've been sick since Wednesday, but other than that, I've been good. Hopefully my account doesn't get taken over by the most evil villain in the Pokemon mainline series. Yeah, here's hoping. Sorry that you got sick, though. That stinks. One real quick disclaimer, by the way. If I say at some point in the playthrough, ah, man, my controller, I'm not lying. I need to take this thing apart and clean it. This is my 8-bit Do SN30 Pro. And the B button is sticking just a tad, so sometimes I'll like double jump. Or jump twice in a row. But yeah. Hate to blame it on the controller. Most of the time it's not going to be a problem, but I really do need to take it apart and clean it. Are you telling me Nintendo didn't re-release this game in 2004 to 5? Oh, that must have been... Oh gosh, when was the GBA version of Yoshi's Island put out? I feel like 2002? I burnt 1,000 calories snowboarding, says Solar Flare. That's a good amount. That is a good amount of calories burnt snowboarding. I finished season 1 of Breaking Bad. Very nice. 2002, let's go! I knew it! Totally wasn't a guess. Alright, well, why don't we go ahead? I'm gonna reset the game. I think. Hello? Apparently not. Where are my options? Where are my options at? Well, that's unfortunate. We're starting out on a strong note, guys. I might actually have to close out of the emulator. So give me a second here. Also, what do you want first, Yoshi Fanatic, out of seeing a Legend of Zelda movie or a standalone Yoshi movie? Oh, definitely Zelda. I don't know how, well, you know what? No, not definitely Zelda. I just don't know how they would do a Yoshi movie, you know? It would be cool to see. Let's try this again. Okay. Hey, Jeff, says Robert. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. This isn't modified at all, by the way, the story, but I'm still gonna read it anyway, because it's fantastic. A long, long time ago. This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. Jeff, how can I get this game? I'll tell you later. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Jeff, I hope you are not playing on SNES. No, I'm playing on SNES 9X. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races toward the stork with blinding speed. Screech! The babies are mine! Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes into the darkness from whence it came. There was an aerial accident that causes a major kidnapping. Me, 2023, on the 824 with JP. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. Kamek just really wanted to be a parent. Yeah, that's all. Oh no! Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Huh? Suddenly, a baby drops onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. What? Something else fell with the baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? But Yoshi can't figure it out, for he is a dinosaur and cannot read. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Ack! Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. When he discovers that he missed the other baby. Jeff, why are you so calm? Because it's my story time voice, my guy. Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis. Unaware of the danger at hand. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? Let's find out! Alright, time to catch up on some comments. I've been looking forward to the Yoshi's Island ROM hack, says Robert. Yeah, me too, my guy. Me too. Like I said, I've played a couple levels of it just to make sure that it'll actually work. And it seems like it will. Hey Jeff, are your maladjusted antisocial tendencies the product of your berserk pituitary gland? I mean, I don't think so, Jacob. What does the pituitary gland do again? I know there's a gland in the body, and I feel like it starts with a P. That controls your thyroid. And I do, in fact, have a non-clinical case of hypothyroid, so I guess. You know, Miyamoto got upset when suggested to make the whole game 3D like this cutscene because he hated being compared to Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, you're right. He got pressure to make the game look like Donkey Kong Country, like the same sort of art style, the same like 3D model renders sort of thing. But I think he made the right call. I feel like this game aged, graphically speaking at least, better than Donkey Kong Country did. Hello, says Kazuya Mishima. What's going on, Kazuya? Is this plush? Pituitary gland or something, says Solar Flare. A pituitary gland basically means having a small brain. Oh. I don't think I have a small brain. Whoa, Jeff. Don't pee on the Donkey Kong fans. Like I said, at least graphically, this game ages better. Donkey Kong Country is great, don't get me wrong. But I do think that Yoshi's Island looks better. At least in current year. Back then it was probably more impressive, Donkey Kong Country. I've lost 6 pounds and I'm gaining visible muscle, says Solar Flare. That's awesome. Very good for you, my friend. Very good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and erase the save. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go to file 3. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, I think 1 is kind of average. Really like DKC 2 and 3, though, says Aurora. I have a fondness for DKC 1. Probably because that's the one that I played the most, but DKC 2, really, really good. I never played the third one, though. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. I would be too, that's kind of huge. Wait, the baby seems to know where it wants to go, where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and baby Mario. Excuse me. Okay, like I said, the story didn't really change at all. And I don't know if it does in any of the ROM hacks for Yoshi's Island, but I don't have a problem with that. The story isn't really what we're here for anyway. Practice area. Alright, now, the text boxes actually don't work in this intro area. But, that's okay. Oh, off to a great start. It's like, I'm not used to this. There's not a cactus guy in the original. Or at least in the original practice area. Yeah. Yoshi is one of the most powerful tools in your disposal in the original Super Mario World. Not only does it eat everything in its sight, you can also use it as a jump boost, which has saved my life. This is plush. Yeah. And many Yoshis died as a result. I need to get back to playing Yoshi's Island. If you haven't beat it yet, Robert, you definitely do need to. Well, need is a strong word. I highly recommend. Okay, so what you can expect for this ROM hack is 54 fully remixed levels. 54 fully remixed levels. They are more challenging, and, well, they're just completely different than the original. With possible exception to themes, but I feel like that might have even changed in, like, later levels. So, yeah, I'm not gonna know where everything is right off the bat. No idea. So we're going to discover this together. For the most part, this is essentially going to be a blind playthrough, except for the first 4 levels, which I have already played. Just because, again, I wanted to make sure that the ROM hack would actually work before I committed to doing it on livestream. That's kind of just the smart thing to do. Poor Yoshi. Yeah. I want this to be music added in Mario Maker 3 for trolls. You know, even if it was a troll move, I wouldn't mind all that much. I mean, this music is just great. Okay, turning into the mole. Probably my least favorite transformation in, well, maybe not all of Yoshi history. Probably something from Topsy Turvy takes that crown, but, not definitely my least favorite in this game. You played some on VC with me and John, says Solar Flare. Indeed, I did. I thought it was a good time to test it out. Saved my life countless times. If only such a powerful tool were real, then I could use it to consume all who oppose me and become God! Gets his Harmonia Gropius. Okay. Okay. Fire melon time! Get out of here, mister. I don't appreciate you. Wait, I probably should keep him around. Yeah, I should keep him around. I don't know why I did that. It's okay, he respawns. We're okay, we're alright. Go, go, go! Get him, Yosh! Oh, nice. Nicely done, Jeff. Oh, no! No! I'm gonna have to replay the level. That's okay, it's not that long. Whoa. That is a little sad, though. I messed up. I messed up with the fire melon. I won't do that again. Yeah, what did I say? He's evil. That's like 1000% accurate to his character. Lol, says Plush. I have no idea who that is. Apparently some bad guy in Pokemon. Let's check the stats. I got the facts. My money, like Lizzo, my pockets are fat, says Ben Shapiro. Gosh. Solar Flare, you probably shouldn't have sent that to me right before the stream, because I watched that like 3 times. It's an actual rap song with Ben Shapiro in it. He's making a guest star appearance. It's hilarious. No! Jeff just rapped, kind of. Like I said, I'm talentless at rapping, so don't expect, like, miracles out of me or anything. Blop. Okay, so this level's pretty short. Not too bad to run through again. Actually, it's really short. Uh-oh. No! I sense Jeff having to replay a bunch of levels, says Aurora. Your senses don't lie to you. I will definitely have to play a bunch of these levels again. That's absolutely no joke. I will absolutely have to. And that's fine. It's kind of just... It's to be expected when doing a blind playthrough of a Yoshi game. All of the other Yoshi games I've done on Livestream, I have played before. I mean, I've played all of the Yoshi games before. And... yeah, none of the ones that I streamed are any exception. But this is essentially a blind playthrough. I'm not gonna have any idea where everything is. And being a ROM hack, stuff can be more sporadically hidden. Might be a little bit more unfair than official Yoshi games. We'll see. There's actually 2 levels where I legit don't know where everything is. 2 of the levels I've already played, like, I don't even know where everything is in those. So, I will probably have to replay those a few times. Imagine if this was on GBA, says Soshi the Yoshi. Welcome to the stream, Soshi. That'd be something. There aren't that many ROM hacks for Yoshi's Island GBA. Most of the ones that there are more or less quality of life, ROM hacks. Well, maybe not even that so much as, like, purist ROM hacks, I guess? There's some that, like, change Yoshi's, sound effects back to, you know, the, disc scratch-like sounds. Oh, I didn't realize I could kill those guys with this purple flubber. So there's one that, like, gets rid of Yoshi's soundbite. And replaces it with his traditional Yoshi sound effects. So that's kind of a... I'm gonna call that a purist ROM hack. There's one that, restores the original game's, color palette. Makes it look less blown out. More like the original. There's a couple like that, but no, like, giant ROM hacks like this. Yoshi's Island, on the SNES is definitely... the go-to for ROM hacks, it seems. Anyway, Jeff, please help me. He is holding me hostage and threatened to kill me! Mr. Pokemon's bad guy, that's not very nice. You let Plush sit there and enjoy the stream. I got Fortune Street. Legally? Let's not worry about that. This is Solar Flare. So she says GBA is actually my preferred at Yoshi's Island. Flubber 2, featuring Yoshi. Interesting take, though. Well, you know what? I think I'm with you, actually, Soshi. Between the GBA and SNES versions of Yoshi's Island, the GBA one is the one I grew up with, and I love the 6 extra levels. It's ridiculous how awesome they are. Like, two or three of them actually take advantage of the lesser-known mechanics in Yoshi games, like the boosted flutter jump and like that sort of thing. And that's great. I love that. I do have a video outline done for comparing the 2 versions of Yoshi's Island, SNES versus GBA. Kind of in the same sort of vein as, whoa, hello. kind of in the same vein as my Yoshi's Woolly World comparison video. I hope to get that out at some point. I wanted that to be the next one after my, whoa, he's got the jumpies. I wanted that to be the next one I do after the Yoshi's New Island retrospective, but, I've actually got a bit of a different idea. So, anyway, that all is to say I agree with you, Soshi. Is that how you talk to your kids? Alright, hang on. Once I get past this... Okay. Are you going to grind for items in the minigames off stream? Asks Aurora. I don't think so. I'm pretty much gonna play this how I play the original Yoshi's Island. Like, I'm not really gonna grind for anything. If anything, I can use the, oh no! Crud. I'm gonna have to replay this level. And I can't just quit out, so. If anything, I'll just use the egg ricochet trick. Assuming I can get it. Oh no! Oh no! I gotta get up there! You know, maybe it would have been better if I let myself die. That way I wouldn't have to, like, you know, play through the whole level and then replay it. Although, I'll have the benefit of being able to quit out if I do beat it. Wow, you are pathetic, says the bad guy from... says the bad guy from, Pokemon I can never remember the name. I wonder what a Yoshi would taste like, says Zapper. That's a good question. One that I have no intention of figuring out at any point in the future. By the way, that's... Oh, here we go. Here's something. Wait, I knew about that, didn't I? Okay, oh, hang on. My name is, Getsis! How dare you disrespect someone as perfect as I won! Okay. Yeah. So she says, I love the new levels, and I found Baby Mario far more tolerable on GBA. Plus, I love Yoshi's voice. The only thing I prefer in SNES is the indication of the red coins, says Soshi. Yeah, and even that's not, like, that consistent, you know? Like, it's not super consistent that it shows you, like, it has a bit of a darker hue, yes, most of the time. But there are some levels it's less distinguishable. So even that. I don't know, I definitely prefer the color palette and the audio quality of the original game. But that's pretty much all. Well, that's not all I prefer. There's a list, but that's like the major things that I prefer out of the two versions. Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of the GBA version. Though I will admit, the more I play the SNES version, the more the graphics, or the more the color palette of the original and the audio quality bother me. Like, there's not really a good, there's not a comparison between the two. It's... Yoshi's Island is definitely the better sounding and looking game, by far. But, those are aesthetic things. I don't know why I'm going so hard for all this. Shacho! I don't need that one. That is not a red coin. Whew, that was close. Okay. Probably should have been a little bit more careful here. That's okay, I'm still alive. Alright, I will get back to some comments here in a bit. I just gotta make sure that I don't die at this part. There's a lot of insta-kill spiky spikes. And I would not like to touch any of them. Oh, hang on. Yeah! I don't know if I... Okay, that's fine. That's fine, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. I have confirmed it in my brain. Yes, this is fine. Oh look, it's the Chain Chomp. I love Chain Chomp. I think it's funny in more modern games how the devs will troll you and get a checkpoint immediately after something you can miss, says Aurora. It is funny how that works, isn't it? I'm gonna give myself some red eggs here. Yeah, I missed a flower. I missed a flower? Jeepers. Jeff, which one do you like better, Portal 1 or Portal 2? Definitely Portal 2. Absolutely Portal 2. I don't think that... I feel like Portal 2 is one of those games where I can't really think of anything that the sequel doesn't do better than the original. And I know that's kind of a high praise, but I'm serious. Like, everything about... Oh... Everything about Portal 2, I find, is just flat out better than Portal 1. Not that Portal 1 was bad, it certainly wasn't, but just everything was better in Portal 2. You mock me, then you ignore me? You are insufferable! Gets us, you're being a whiny baby. Dead. Silence! Oh, hang on, I wanna get back to some comments here. Man, maybe there's... Jeff, add me on Snap. I don't even remember anything about my Snap login. Not my username, not my password, nothing. Nothing. Solar Flare is, he's kind of referring to, something I posted in the Discord earlier. I posted a clip of myself from Metroid Prime Part 5, talking about Snapchat and how I don't understand the appeal of it. Doesn't help that I'm old. That's why I called myself Old Man Jeff in the clip. But, like, straight up, I don't understand the appeal of it. And I haven't used it in, like, 6.5 years. So I'm really out of the loop on that one. No! There we go. We're fine, this is fine. Come here, you. Okay, here's hoping I don't miss the flower again. Wherever the flower is, like... You know, I don't know where the flower is, that's the problem. Like, I missed a red coin last time. I don't know where the flower is, though. And I will admit, that's something that's a little annoying about the Yoshi's Island games as opposed to future Yoshi games. The whole having to get everything in one try. That is annoying. Whoa. That is annoying. But... yeah, and it is what it is. Okay, I think we're in okay shape here. Oop, I'm late, says Cone. Welcome to the stream, Cone. We're finally not playing a game that you need to worry about spoilers on. Welcome to Super Mario World 2 Plus, the ROM hack of Yoshi's Island. Been waiting to play this one for a while. How are you? Papa Cat means shoot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I haven't even touched RPG since. Lol. That's funny. I finished it last week. And I'm glad I did. Jeff, don't complain about... Oh, hang on. Jeff, don't complain about unquality of life features. Be a gamer, says Aurora. Yeah, you right. You right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Yeah, the old games were better because they were less convenient and more unfriendly towards the player than they are now. Hand-holdy games. I'm so busy with other things. By other things, I mean other games that I like better, says Con. Oof. I mean, that's fair. I wonder if I could actually get that flower without Mr. Chomprock over here. Eh, probably not. Well, I mean, I probably could. I just kind of stink. Oh, Aurora, I'm sure you saw this in the Discord, but I did go ahead and play the post-game content of Super Mario RPG, and I'm glad that I did. That was a ton of fun. I even beat Coolix 3D. That was great. Took me like 44 turns, but I did it. I've been playing Pizza Tower and some other games that are new to me, says Cone. So, you know, when people started talking about Pizza Tower here in my streams, I thought they were memeing on me. I'm like, Pizza Tower? Pizza Tower, like, really? Pizza Tower. And then, like, everyone was like, yeah, you should play it. I'm like, pizza? What? That's an actual game? And, I haven't really looked into it much, but I saw, like, a little tiny snippet of gameplay footage from the Game Awards. And I must admit, it doesn't look horrible. Quite the opposite, it actually looked pretty good, which kind of shocked me, considering I first thought it was just meme material. That's all I thought it was at first. So, color me surprised, I guess. It's an actual game. And Solar Flare's right. It sounds like it looks an awful lot like Wario World. It's just Wario Land 4, but remade, lol, Cisco. Interesting. And, what is the reception to it? I mean, it sounds like you like it, but just generally, how have people taken to it? Pizza Tower? Kids don't play Icy Tower anymore? What is that? So I feel like I missed the flower again. Is it weird to say my love for Yoshi started from the Super Mario World cartoon? Says Soshi. I mean, a little. I don't mind. I found the Super Mario World cartoon to be very novel. The first one they really gave Yoshi, or the first time they really gave Yoshi an actual voice outside of like the Japanese commercials for some of the games. May have even predated that. But I thought his voice was a little bit annoying, but you know, he's cute as always.
Yoshi got the right stuff.
No, but they play Sugary Spire. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not gonna pretend to think that it's all meme material now. Pizza Tower was a thing. I don't know. Sugary Spire. I don't know. It might be a thing. That Yoshi impression was pretty spot on. Thanks, Aurora.
Oh, but it do matter. If we break egg, Luigi gets scrambled.
Says Soshi. I liked Andrew Sebastian as Yoshi far more than his Diddy Kong. His Diddy Kong was pretty obnoxious.
No!
I got 100 points. Hooray! I have a structured settlement and I need cash now, says Solar Flare. I too need cash. Wow, first try, Jeff. Yeah, first try, baby. Okay, so this one I still have not found everything in. Ah! Ack! Ack! This one I still haven't found everything in, even in a couple of repeat playthroughs, when I was testing the game. So, it'll be interesting to see if I can actually find everything. I definitely want to. It's a jingle, Jeffrey. What's a jingle? Okay, that was a super unconventional way to kill that bandit. That's hilarious. Hello. Owies! Don't you do this to me. Okay, on the first two screens, I'm already struggling pretty hardcore. Call JJ Wentworth 877 cash now. Says plus. I'm sorry? That doesn't sound like a scam. Oh, there's something up there maybe? Hang on. Bah! No! Soshi, that is an interesting origin story for your interest in Yoshi. Though, again, like, I don't think it's weird. Yoshi was still very cute in that. His voice was just a little annoying to me, but that's okay. He's still a good boy. He was very cute. like the episode where he joined a biker gang, and he put on like a biker jacket and and sunglasses. He was so cute. No, stop his. You stop that right now, mister. No! Aurora says, I had Popeyes for dinner. And how did you like that, Aurora? I feel like, was it you who was talking about Popeyes being a negative experience? Or was that a different restaurant? Yeah. Yay.
Not gang, social group. They friends. They ain't no yell at me like Mario Brothers.
This stream is just gonna be half me doing Yoshi impressions. I love Yoshi's jacket and glasses in that episode. I usually complain about Popeyes, but this time everything went perfectly, says Aurora. Nice. Always pleasant when that sort of thing happens. Ooh, I have an exciting food story. Speaking of... Oh no, I should have caught that. Why didn't I catch that? No, I stink! Haha! I got it! I come with hey, Jerf. I come with bad news. I am sick. I'm sorry, Heloy. I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could make it. We need to hear more of your cartoon Yoshi voice in streams. Lol, says Soshi. Hey man, if you guys enjoy the impressions, I don't mind. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what a combo! One thing that strikes to me as odd is cartoon Yoshi's fear of water, says Soshi. Yeah, I mean the game definitely predates Super Mario Sunshine, so what gives? Get me, dude! Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what gives with that, honestly. Maybe it's because like they treat him as very childlike in that show. So they give him like fears that like a typical young child would have. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of that one. Wait, does this mean Dinosaur Land is connected to Isle Delfino? Says Soshi. Ah. We're hinting at oh no, I screwed up. I should have waited until I got up to 10 health. Ah no, hang on! I'm trying to keep an eye out for like potential secrets that I might have missed before. Because, again, I haven't found everything in this level. And there's gotta be something large I'm missing. Whoa. Whoa. Nice catch. Nice rebound. Rebound? That's a different sport, Jeff! Water! Says he. Oh. The fear of ghost houses makes sense because Yoshi doesn't go in those houses in the game, says Soshi. Yeah. Yeah, that one makes sense. Absolutely. Blink. Give me those. And I'm still not full health. We will definitely have to play this level again. Behold, two people appear to avenge Plush, Hawk and Little Mac. Hawk and Little Mac! Welcome back! Get him, Hawk! Get him, Little Mac! Get him! Get that bad guy, whatever his name is, I can't remember. And at this point, it's kind of just BM that I'm not remembering. Well, I got all the red coins. I just didn't get a flower. I like the Super Mario World hacks that just put up a no Yoshi's allowed sign. He's like, oh, darn. Darn, I can't go in there. They won't let me. Okay, that stinks. I cooking scrambled eggs. Scrambled? What are scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs. My goodness. All right, so I missed a flower. I'm going to have to play that level a few times. Just a heads up.
Fireballs? Yum!
So I haven't seen the Mario World cartoons in quite a while. My intonation probably will be off for some of these. Dude, monkey, you're getting in my way. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Yoshi Fanatic's groove. Yeah! Made up for, not getting those 2 stars that went off screen. There we go. Ah, no! We're already off to a bad start. You know what? I can rectify this. I can rectify this. I don't know why I'm trying so hard early in the level. No. Okay. Pro tip. If you're running low on health in Yoshi's Island, find a spot with 2, well, find a spot where you can ricochet some Yoshi eggs. And after the second bounce, lick up the Yoshi egg. And, yeah, you have red eggs that will give you 2 stars of health after defeating an enemy or hitting an item cloud or a flower or anything like that. Speaking of cooking, I might finally do the cooking tutorial tomorrow during the VC. Should I wait for you to join, says Jacob. I guess message me when you're about to do it and I'll let you know if I'm available and whether or not to wait. We're actually going out tomorrow. Going out to a friend's house. Uh-oh. That'll be fun. Plop. I've been watching a lot of the Mario World cartoon in particular. Honestly, it's the only show of the trilogy to not have a bad episode. The worst one is just okay. Scoopa Koopa, says he. I usually do it around 11 or 11:30. Okay, yeah, we should definitely be home by then. Oh my goodness, where am I missing that flower, by the way? I'll tell you what, if I am not able to find it after 3 or 4 tries, maybe 5 if I'm feeling particularly persnickety, then I will concede and just try to find it off stream. I don't want too much of this series to be just me replaying episodes, or replaying levels. My name is Getsus! Hawk, what you have done is wrong, Little Mac. You murdered Plushpocalypse! That's illegal! They both defeat Getsus, and it turns out I was alive the whole time, says Plush. Well, at least they... Whoa! Okay, well, you know what? That was eventful. Okay. Hey guys, thanks for avenging me. I don't know how much longer I could have played dead for. Now you can take me to the hospital? Thanks. Now can you take me to the hospital?
Okay, I'm ready to order. 4 coconut shakes, 6 orders papaya fries, 8 egg scoopas koopas.
That episode was pretty silly. Oh no! Why did I do that? Why do I suck? No! I needed that baseball guy. I needed him. I needed him. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe so. Ah! Yoshi becomes a bigger chicken than he already was, says Soshi. Oh, yes, I did it. Yes! Yes! Oh, wait, here's something. Huh. I was hoping that would be a star. RP aside, I'm gonna have to leave. See yous, Jeffs. See yous, Plush. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had fun. How has it already been an hour? 46 minutes? It's still a lot. So I have no idea where this flower could be. Like, I got all the coins in here last time, so that's definitely not it. Oh, wait, is there anything in here? I don't think so. Earlier this week, I found a way to play Mario 64 on my school computer. I beat the game twice this week, getting 240 stars, says Jacob. Jeepers. I hope you didn't do this during school.
Yoshi hungry.
Says Eli. No! Yeah. Well, Yeah. I gotta get good. No, I stinkies! I don't know, do I go the impatient approach and try to, like, jump off that guy to get it? No! I do this the right way! Bro, they unblocked almost every website on our school's iPads. Really? Brave move. I did it during school when I finished up my work. Brave of you, Jacob. Brave. My first non-Yoshi quote. I was gonna say, that's not a Yoshi quote. You'll have to wait! Those caterpillars are hungrier! I don't remember who said that. It sounds like something that either Mario or Peach would say. I have no idea. Mama Luigi? Mama Luigi's such a great episode. Luigi said it. You'll have to wait! Those caterpillars are hungrier! Something like that. Yeah, okay. That's not it. That's not it! You know, I fell for hours. Wait, no, there's nothing above this. It's a football, Luigi. You didn't make it. Actually, it's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It's a football. I chiseled it. This stream is just gonna be like me quoting the Super Mario World cartoon, isn't it? That reminds me, now that Xbox cloud gaming is a thing, you can pretty much play any Xbox game online, and I doubt schools would block Microsoft, so you should be able to play anything. It's even official size! The teachers don't really mind, as long as you finish up your work and aren't bothering anyone, you're good to do whatever you want, says Jacob. Interesting. You know, I think I'll come back to this level when I get some, when I get like a hidden items cloud. Item thing. Something that uncovers secrets. I really should get one of those because I have a feeling that's what I'm gonna need to find the flower in here. I have no idea where it could be. Turns out it's like just somewhere dumb and I just messed up. I thought maybe if I killed the shy guy, maybe that would be a happy, but apparently not. Uh-oh!
Death.
What about the great American sport of football? Says Solar Flare. Do you remember the time when Luigi chiseled a football out of a rock in the Super Mario World cartoon? The great American sport of football. I know you like football, Justin. I know you do. Blank. And that's okay. Oh, sorry. I feel it's because I brought up the fact that Super Mario World Show got me into Yoshi, and that's okay. I love talking the Super Mario World Show. I love it as much as I do with Hanna-Barbera's Pac-Man show. Oh dear. I am not familiar at all with that one. My friend got a concussion earlier. Oh jeez. I have joined on my computer now. Thank you, Heloy. When are we getting a Mario American football game, Sasoshi? Good question. What does Nintendo think about, you know, American football? For they are a Japanese company, don't you know? Though I suppose that's one of the only, like, you know, mainstream sports that, you know, Mario hasn't gotten into yet. So, where could that last flower be? I have no idea. Oh, I know where the missing flower is, I think. Really? Japan actually has a large football scene? That surprises me. Well, you know, maybe I'll go ahead and try that level again with your guidance, Aurora. Dang, my school lost 0-3 in a soccer match, says Healway. That hurts. What's your favorite and least favorite level in Mario 64? My favorite is Cool Cool Mountain, and my least favorite is Rainbow Ride, says Jacob. Oh man, it's so hard to pick a favorite and a least favorite. It really is. But I think that my least favorite would probably have to be, whatever level 9 was called, I forget. It's the one with Bowser's Submarine. I think that would probably be my least favorite. And my favorite? Cool Cool Mountain is definitely up there. I might have to give the award to, the Womp level, though. Womp's Fortress. I like speedrunning that one. There's a rock you can roll in the middle of this level that doesn't like spawning, and you roll it to spawn the cloud. Oh, that's a good thought. That was one of the tricks in the Yoshi's Island games, wasn't it? Very clever, Aurora. Very clever. Let's see. And if not, we'll just quit out and come back later. And in fairness, like if that is where the flower is, then bringing in the secret revealing item would not have helped anything, because they don't get revealed unless you roll over them with a rock. Oh no. I wonder what would happen if I go back and see if it respawns. It does. Oh man, Aurora, you might be a genius. But we knew that already. We already knew that you're a genius. Good stuff, Aurora, thank you. My goodness, I would never have thought of that. Dire Docs was the one with the sub, says Jacob. Oh yeah, what was I thinking of? Level 4. No, that's level 4 is the, level 4 is the, the Cool Cool Mountain. Gosh, what was level 3 called? I don't remember. My goodness. Jolly Roger Bay, thank you, Soshi. Jeff, I used to be anti-emulation, but until I learned how to do it. It's a solar flare. Yeah. Jeff, can you get monetized after 1K? Yes, I can, Solar Flare. Jeff, what would you do if Yoshi never existed, says Heloy. Well, I wouldn't be the Yoshi Fanatic. That's kind of a sad reality to think about, isn't it? Oh, I almost stole it. I don't want to think about that reality anymore. Let's get off that topic. No, what would happen if Yoshi never existed? I'd still be a Mario fan. I really like the Mario games. Like, Mario is absolutely my jam. But I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have as much attachment to it if there were no Yoshi. It's hard to say. I'm just glad we don't have that reality. I don't know why I said doesn't like spawning when clearly it rolls off the ledge, says Aurora. Yeah, it's not that it doesn't like spawning, it's that as soon as it spawns in, so does Mr. Bat Guy McGee, and he just smacks it off the side of the cliff. That's how that works. Can I have 20% of the cut? Says Solar Flare. What, you want 20 cents? 20 cents a month? No relation to Jolly Roger Lagoon from Banjo-Tooie. I haven't played Banjo-Tooie, so I didn't know that. I'm gonna make 20 YouTube accounts just to get Jeff to 1,000 subs, says Heloy. Don't do it, Heloy. I want to get there on my own. Aurora is the true MVP, considering how smart she is and how much help she's given you, says Jacob. Agreed. Agreed. No! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Oh, no! Subbots, don't do it! Don't do it, Heloy. I want to get there on my own, man. I want to earn it. I want to earn it! Plus, I'm not sure that I'll monetize the channel right away, right when I get to 1,000 subs. I might. I'm not sure yet. But I won't be doing any, anything crazy. Just trying to get revenue off of ads. That's pretty much it. And that's not really gonna be much of anything. So don't get too excited. I'm buying them. They're $0.002 per bot. What the heck? How was your week, says Solar Flare? It was alright. Not too stressful of a week at work. Made some yummy food. Take a sponsorship where you promote NordVPN. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about trying to get sponsorships. Not right now, anyway. It's a little too stressful. You gotta find a sponsor that won't, like, undermine your integrity, I guess. Like, I don't want to, like, do a sponsor video just because they pay. Like, I want it to be something that I genuinely like and would use. And that's not a lot of things. I don't like paying for things. I don't do VPNs, I don't do, like, HelloFresh or any of those sorts of things. I don't buy Magic Spoon because, well, it's expensive.
Ooga booga! I'm ready and hungry!
Says Soshi. I actually kind of like Jolly Roger Bay, mainly because of the eel, says J Spadafora. Yeah, the Unagi eel. That dude inspired so many nightmares. Dollar Shave Club? Maybe I would do that. I do actually like Dollar Shave Club razors. But I don't do a subscription for them. Like, I just buy their razors in Walmart. So, like, I could probably plug their, like, if I ever got a Dollar Shave Club sponsor, just know that I actually do use Dollar Shave Club razors, but I don't do subscriptions. I just buy them at Walmart. I don't shave enough or often enough to, I don't shave often enough to justify a subscription service. That was awesome. For the lulz, Jeff. For the lulz. Do Raid Shadow Legends? No! No, absolutely not. No Raid Shadow Legends. Though, am I really a YouTuber if I don't get a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor? I feel like that's the mark of a true YouTube channel. Jeff gets sponsored by G Fuel. Make a melon flavor for Yoshi. Gosh, that's a good idea. Not that I like Gatorade or G Fuel or any of that. I don't know, maybe that would be like my new energy drink. I'd be willing to try it, and if they offered a sponsorship, as long as I banned it, as long as I actually like the product, I'd be willing to do a sponsor. Like, I want to make sure that if I ever get to the point where I'm considering sponsors, I want to make sure that it's something that I like, and something that, like, it won't ruin my credibility for doing a sponsor for it. Again, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that for quite some time yet. But we're actually getting pretty close to being able to monetize the channel, so you never know. Miracles could happen. Or Gamer Subs, the better version. The what? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Why are we still talking about sponsors? I feel like that's kind of cringe. That said, I am excited that we're nearing 1,000 subscribers. That's kind of awesome. I never thought that would ever happen. So, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. Wait. Oh, this is a kill the guy's room. Yay! Red coin. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you use the code TYF, you will get the Yoshi fighter for free with 1.2 thousand coins. Jeff 2025. Dear, my goodness gracious. Do review codes count as sponsors? Yoshi review codes? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that counts as a sponsor, Aurora. That's a really good question. Review product provided by Nintendo. Hey, Nintendo, thanks. If I ever get to say that, I will be super happy. I imagine that I'll treat it a lot like Arlo, like, oh my goodness, I never thought this would happen. Let's all be honest, the best Mario enemy of all time is Mad Piano. Dude, Unagi Eel's scary? The piano is another level of scary. Like, really, as a kid, the Unagi eel never really bothered me that much, memes aside. It never really bothered me that much. But the piano, man, when I was a kid, that thing freaked me out. I would refuse to go in that room. And, like, whenever I had to get the red coin star, it's like, man, I gotta do this. And then I'd, like, hold my breath and, like, go into the piano room and get the red coin as fast as possible. And usually that ended up, like, with Mario taking damage and just damage boosting to get the red coin. I was freaked out by Mr. Mad Piano there. Jeff's custom G Fuel. Who was the guy who was the guy that did the G Fuel sponsor? Yeah, nice one, Jeff. Lots of guys did the G Fuel sponsor. I'm thinking of Wood from Beat 'em Ups, I think. Piano Man, Billy Joel starts singing. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. I don't know the rest of the words to the song, but I at least know the melody. La la di di da. Mind's own business. Oh, look, a piano! Gets near it. Ah, the piano's alive! I'm more terrified of the giant Cheep Cheep than the eel, specifically on the DS. I loved how he looked on 64. Oh, that giant Cheep Cheep was scary too. A similar story with that. I refused to go in the water in Tiny Huge Island because of that fish. Man, there were some nightmare fuel causing some nightmare fuel causing enemies in Mario 64, weren't there? Jeepers, get read my other comments! Bro is nailing it. Can the 824 be the first sponsor? I'll give you a $10 Popeyes gift card. You know what? Low-key wouldn't be mad about that. Giant Cheep Cheep with sunglasses looks really cool. I hate his design in the DS. Yeah. What gave with his design in the DS? It's funny the first time you realize he can eat you and kill you instantly, says Aurora. When I was a kid, like I said, that freaked me out. I didn't think it was that funny. Looking back, though, it totally is. He just goes, no! I was trying to do a funny game! I was trying to do a funny! Let me do my funnies. No! Oh, you know what? That works. Plop. Take a dat. Take a dat! F's for everyone who encountered the piano first in Mario DS. That crap is even more horrifying. What? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Well, keep that away, Jeff. Yeah, things and stuff. I will get this. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's pretty funny. Like, the thing I thought was so funny was that— no! Come on! I just thought it was so funny that I was trying to get the trick shot for, getting some red eggs. And I just ended up trick shotting the spike top dudes. Whatever they're called. I clipped two things, hee hee. I love that the lady Mario dances in the Mario movie is named after the fish enemy from Mario 3. The lady Mario dances with in the Mario movie is named after the fish enemy from Mario 3. Like, imagine Mario dancing to steal a necklace from a fish. What was that scene? I don't remember that. Oh no, says Zapper. What's oh no? No! Wait, hang on! I'm referring to the 1993 film. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the new one. That would explain why I'm not familiar, you know? What? What scene where he was dancing? I don't remember that. I'm sure I would remember that. My wife is a dancer and loves like every dance scene in every movie ever. Honestly, the worst enemy in Mario 64 is the quicksand and shifting sand land. You know, Jacob, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Especially when you're going for like the 100 coin challenge. Or the red coins. You get too close to that quicksand pit, it's all over. No! Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I don't even get stars for that guy. Oh no. I forgot about that. Yet I get stars for hitting this round platform. How does that work? I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. I got stars. All the Yoshis now have stars upon theirs. I feel like I'm going off the rails on this stream. I'm sorry if anybody's annoyed by the, well, unhingedness of this stream, I guess. Just know, Queso Turtle in Super Mario RPG did not want to be there. Queso Turtle in Super Mario RPG? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the giant Koopas. They got ready to fly and I just never let them. 19 likes, huh? Thank you. Thank you for everybody who liked the stream. I appreciate it. I don't usually try to, you know, acknowledge likes and stuff in the stream. I just feel like that's a little fourth wall breaking. But, yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. They couldn't. This is Eloy. Yeah, that's true. They are pretty large and in charge. How in the world did they expect to rise above it all? Rise above it all. Victorious, victorious. Hey Jacob, can you post the lyrics to that song? I will sing it, actually. Trying to get the star atop the pyramid the normal way is very aggravating. Thank God for the Koopa shell. This is Jacob. I speedrun Mario 64 to a, let's just say a casual extent, but I do still call that speedrunning it. The triple jump will get you up that pyramid just fine. In fact, I will show you that, if ever I do a Mario 64 livestream series, which I would like to. I would like to do that at some point in the future. I mean, I've already done a Mario 64 stream on this channel, but I want to do one, like, a Mario 64 stream, and then, basically immediately after, a Mario 64 DS livestream series. Just because I feel like that comparison is interesting. Why do I keep falling for that, also? Like, I'm looking forward to seeing those clips, Eloy. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think is so clip-worthy. I'm looking forward to it, my friend. Alright. Let's get down here. Like, oh, he's still alive. Well, that actually plays out in my favor. Nice! I got full health, baby. I got full health. For how much longer, though? Those shy guys. There we go. That's what I meant to do the first 2 times. Blink. Because that's the sound effect for a key going into a key door. Blink. I'm a clip every time you sing, says Eloy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Slimies. Wait, they didn't do the bosses out of order, did they? There's no way. I highly doubt that they did the bosses out of order on this. I forget what the boss was. No! I missed stuff! Oh, do I do this level again or no? That feels like a pretty fair amount of stuff that I missed. I don't know. Hey, you know what? I got an idea. You guys decide. Should I play this level again? Yes or no? My fate is in your hands. Okay, yeah, no, they didn't do the bosses out of order. Where's the yes, but later option? Oh. If the yes, but later is your option, then just say no. Because chances are I'm not gonna want to end the stream or move on to World 2 until I've 100%ed World 1. Case! Oh! Says Eloy. I feel like that never gets old for you, does it? Boink. No! My eggs! My eggs. Alright, singing time. High above it all, victorious, victorious. Far too long I've grown in hopelessness. I'm over this. Don't give up, no, don't give up on me. Tell me you believe I can't face it all. Victorious, victorious. Oh, 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 oh. That's Victorious by Skillets. Thank you, Jacob. End the poll. 60% say no. 40% say yes. That settles it. We're moving on to World 1.5, officially breaking into new territory. Land of Wacky Climates. Let's go this way first. I feel like usually left is... Okay, you know what? I lied. I started playing this level a little bit. I just forgot that I did that. But I didn't beat it. I did not get through the whole thing. But I do remember this part. Copyright claimed as a zapper. I didn't sing it that good. I sang it pretty good, but not that good. Oh, Kamek. You know, I do kind of like that he shows up earlier here. Like, why wouldn't he show up earlier? I just saw him in the castle. He's like, oh, shoot. Oh, I thought maybe I could jump off him. Jeff lied? What else have you not been forthcoming about? Says Aurora. Well, that does not matter, buddy. This is Zapper. Bro tried to recreate the one Minecraft stream. Yeah, right? Where I actually did get a copyright. Well, it wasn't a strike. It was like, oh, I forgot. I can't like pick him back up. I love that my favorite Mario characters have widely beloved a widely beloved one, and my favorite DK character is DK Jr. Oof. Oh, that's silly. Didn't you get strikes for that? It's a solar flare. Not strikes. I did not get strikes. I got copyright claims. Copyright claims are different than copyright strikes. Copyright strikes there are actual, like, big consequences for. Like, you get three copyright strikes on your channel, and your channel is forfeit at that point. But copyright claims? That's basically when, like, the artist or whoever represents them, like, they flag your video for, you know, copyright. No! They flag your video for copyright, and then, like, you can't monetize that video at that point. Any money that your video would have made, goes to the artist. Like, any ad revenue that you make goes to the artist. I don't think that applies to sponsorships. Like, the sponsor would probably still be good with it, but maybe they'd get stickered away from a copyright claim. I don't know. But regardless, you can dispute the claim, and very often they won't dispute your dispute or, like, reject your dispute. Like, usually it's, like, an automated thing anyway, like, when they claim your content, so a large majority of the time, you're probably good to dispute it, and they won't come back at you for it. Don't take my advice here as being, like, legal advice. I have no idea. This is all speculation. And based off of what I heard other YouTubers say, so I don't know for sure. But, yeah. A copyright strike, on the other hand. Like I said, big thing with that. 3 strikes, you're out. Oh, I stinkies. Oh, no! Okay, no, that actually worked out. I don't know why it worked out. Your first copyright strike never goes, even if it was false. It counts as a warning. Nice. Very nice. That's good, at least. They give you a warning. Even if it's impossible for him to make a proper return with how messy the DK timeline is. Says Soshi. Yeah, I mean... the Mario timeline just in general is a mess. I mean, it's because Nintendo doesn't care about it, you know? Like, what do they care about the timeline? I wish they cared more about it. That would be cool. I'd love to see Yoshi get... oh my goodness! No! Oh no! Baby Mario? Come here, you. Welcome to part 9 of Yoshi's Island DS! Thanks, Jacob. Thank you. Boy. But yeah, like, wouldn't it be something if Nintendo actually cared about the Mario timeline? No, Jeff, you're misunderstanding. That's a bad thing. As in, the first copyright strike will always count against your... account. Oh. Like, it never goes away. As in, like, you can't dispute it or any of that. It just stays there? Okay, that is sucky. Yikeroonies. I thought you meant, like, you know, you get, like, a... whoa, hello. You get, like, a 4th strike, as it were, because, like, the first one's just a warning shot. Wow, that stinkies. That actually does stinkies. I don't like that. I don't know what, warrants a copyright strike, aside from, like, straight up uploading somebody else's content and, like, claiming it as your own, you know? I don't really know what else counts as a copyright strike. I don't know. Jeff, what's your least favorite clip? Oh, hang on. Jeff, what's your least favorite clip that your community loves to remind you of? What's my favorite clip? Or my least favorite clip? I don't know. I kind of like all the clips. I think they're funny. Yeah, no, I don't really have a least favorite clip, I guess. Keep them coming. No complaints from me. I think I'm gonna launch a DMC to take down on DMC takedown on Jeff's Zapper. Why, Zapper? Why? Wow. The one about helping old ladies across the street into the afterlife, says Aurora. That's your least favorite one? I love that one. It's so funny. I didn't even think of it as, like, being that funny of a joke. But Heloy loved it. I just want to imagine Heloy sitting there watching my live stream, and all of a sudden I say, I'll get back to the comments after I help these old ladies across the street into the afterlife. And then I just want to imagine him sitting there like, like that sort of reaction. Jeff, can I swat you? So Solar Flare. No. I don't want that. No. Bad Solar Flare. Bad. If I stop commenting for at least 5 minutes, it most likely means I fell asleep because I barely got sleep yesterday, says Heloy. And that's fair. Oh, for a minute there, I thought these were just always going to spin. Just always, always, perpetually. Boink. Boink. Ah! Okay. Ah! That was a little scaries. Hold up. Hold up, there's something up there, isn't there? Oh. Whoa. Huh? Hold up. Hold up. Jeff, what would I do if I flew to your house, says Heloy. I mean, I wouldn't recognize you, so probably not answer the door is my first thought. Noticed I said house, not city. I think my favorite is when you were reading off a list of horrible things Mao did, and then you immediately afterwards go, yes! Out of context, says Aurora. That one is pretty grand, I have to admit. Okay, there's something up there, and I needs it. Okay, whatever this is, I want it. Huh? Oh. Oh no. This is going to get difficult, isn't it? Wait, why do you answer the door? Do you look to see it's is outside and like just like ignore the people you don't want to answer? It's a solar flare. I mean, yeah. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I know you're there, and you know I won't answer the door. Like, what are you gonna try to break down my house? Or break down my door, rather? Yeah, you're gonna try to break down my house. Yes, says Heloy. Well, that constitutes as breaking and entering, friend, and that's a crime. I don't know, like if I recognized you, I'd probably be like, oh hey, what's up? But if I didn't, I'd be like, who the heck is this? Kazuya says I exhibit hunger, but there's none mayonnaise! That is a tragedy. I'm sorry. Welcome back, Kazuya. Wait, how would he get there though, says Heloy. Well, how would you get there? Can only break down the house if you're the big bad wolf. That or a wrecking ball. Find the mayonnaise! Jacob says, if we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, arms out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are bold. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as lions. Oh, 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 oh. We walk as lions. Ah, no! Clip! Says he like, wait, no, wait, what? I didn't hit a middle ring? Are you kidding me? I didn't hit a middle ring? Oh, noes. Oh, noes. I need to get serious here. It's okay, guys, it's okay. This sort of thing is expected. You gotta do it in one shot, says Aurora. Really? Is there no middle ring? No. I don't like that. That makes me a little sad inside. Jeff, if I show up to your house unexpected, will you mind? Yeah, I'll kind of be like, well, what the heck, dude? Like, let me know you're coming, first of all. Land of wacky climates. We're not gonna let this level conquer us, guys. We won't. I mean, maybe we will a few times. Just a few, though. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. What's your least favorite pizza so we can all send you pizza? Salvatore's. Salvatore's Pizza. Secretly one of my favorites. Jeff, I'm coming for you, be ready. Okay, that's the kind of heads up I don't want to hear. I'm coming for ya! Whenever I get my driver's license in 2 years, I'm gonna drive to your house, Jeff. Oh boy. Boink. Jacob, the answer is yes. You should post all of them in the Discord. Because I would love to have a compendium of every time Jeff sings a song. Wouldn't that be grand? I mean, I think it would be. Personally. Can I order an already paid for pizza to your house, says Solar Flare? No. You know that thing where people like send pizzas to your house if you're a famous YouTuber and it's like, don't eat them, you could die? I would not eat it. I can make a compilation, Jeff, says Solar Flare. Yeah, if you want to, by all means. It's paid for, though, says Solar Flare. How do I know it's not poisoned? Or worse, has anchovies hidden under the cheese? What monster would do such a thing? Okay, actually didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. No, don't leak it, Solar Flare. You're better than that. Doink. Doink. It's 123 Mushroom Avenue. Mushroom Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom. It has just a little cyanide, no biggie. The secret is, the anchovies are cooked into the sauce! That's even more regrettable! I wouldn't even know that I consumed anchovies! Other than, it's a little salty. Oh my gosh. Can you tell I'm in a good mood? I'm so happy that I'm finally playing this game. Like, it feels good to play a Yoshi game that I haven't already played 500 times before. Well, 500 is a little bit much, isn't it? That's a little drastic. There's probably no Yoshi game that I've played 500 times. Maybe 100, but not 500. The worst of all, the crust is pineapple stuffed. Ew! I can get behind a pineapple pizza, but pineapple stuffed crust? That sounds just absolutely dreadful. But yeah, like, I'm just happy to be playing essentially what is a new Yoshi game, at least to me. Like I said, this was the first major, like, complete, Yoshi's Island ROM hack. So, oh, didn't realize that was a bottomless pit. Whoops. Jeff, come to Wario's tomorrow. One of these days, Solar Flare. Didn't you say that it's moving closer to your house? Like within biking distance? That's pretty exciting. Because it's not like 5 hours away or anything. Were it not 5 hours away, Solar Flare, I would definitely visit sooner. Like, an hour away I could do. I don't know about 5 hours. That's a total of 10 hours driving. Just for sub. And meeting you, of course. I could come to Columbus, but I won't. Says Aurora. Not even for a Wario sub? A garlic studded sub? Oh, that sounds pretty fantastic to me. I don't know about driving 5 hours for it, but... I really need to clean out this controller. The button got stuck. But Wario's beef and pork! I do want to try that. I haven't bought a sub from a sub restaurant in quite some time. Mostly because I can make my own darn sandwiches. Oh, I never told my food story earlier! Oh my goodness, story time with Jeff! Okay. So, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Yesterday, I was at work, obviously, and I was sitting down with my group of coworker buddies eating lunch. We have a group of us that just gets together in the break room and eats lunch together every day, which is nice. It's fun. But one of my coworkers comes down and is like, "Hey guys, I'm going to Wegmans. I'm going to Wegmans to pick up lunch. You guys need anything? Or you guys want anything?" And I think he was like trying to ask if we wanted him to pick us up something for lunch or like to go with our lunch or just like a snack or something. But I realized that I had screwed up my dinner plans. I was getting ready to make fried rice, right? I was planning to make fried rice yesterday, but I realized when I was on my way to work that I had not prepared the rice, I had not cooked the rice and chilled the rice in the fridge the night before, which is a critical step in making fried rice. Well, it might not be critical, but it certainly helps. So I'm like, well, shoot, there go my dinner plans. I gotta figure out something else out. So I was talking to Sky, well, I was texting Sky, and I'm like, what should we do for dinner? And I had the bright idea of, well, I've already thought out the pork chops. The pork chops that I was gonna use. Gosh, I don't know what they're actually called, like what you would actually refer to them as, but it's the pork chops that are like higher in fat. They're from the more tender side of the loin. I think they're colloquially called... No! Come on, dude! I think they're colloquially called, like, Southwestern short ribs or something like that. And, I'm like, well, we could make pork katsu, and serve that over ramen with cabbage and corn and stuff. Just instant ramen, but, you know, I'll dress it up a little bit. And then I'm like, oh no! But in order to make the tonkatsu sauce like I want to do, I need mirin. So that moment in time when my coworker was like, do you want us to pick up anything from Wegmans? I'm like, yeah, would you mind picking up some mirin for me? And then, like, one of my other coworkers was like, I could use some dried sage leaves. So I wasn't, like, the only one giving my coworker my, my shopping list. He's like, yeah, sure. And then he actually comes back, brings back the mirin like a champ. And then he's like, you know, come on! He's like, you guys don't have to pay me back, but what I do want is for you to bring in whatever you guys cooked for dinner, and I want some of it. So yesterday I made the katsu, I made the tonkatsu sauce, and I served that over ramen, and it was fantastic. Katsu, by the way, for anyone who wasn't in the know, is basically just, you know, pork cutlet that's breaded and fried. It's a lot like chicken parm in that way, or I guess the more apt analogy is it's like a schnitzel. If you've ever had a schnitzel. So I made them, they were fantastic, they were yummy. The tonkatsu sauce is basically just Japanese barbecue sauce. And that was very yummy. So I brought in an entire katsu and cooked it in the toaster oven for him. And I chopped it up all nice, just cut it into strips. Drizzled the tonkatsu sauce on top of it, made it look all fancy, and also put green onions on top. And he was blown away by it. Maybe not blown away is the word I'm looking for, but he straight up gave me a high five. He's like, I forget what word he used, but he was like, that, oh yeah, he said that's phenomenal. And then he was like talking to other coworkers about it, and I'm like, yes, I did it good. My coworker enjoyed my food. So yeah, there you go. There's my Jeff food story time. Featuring coworkers. Jeff, name every sin you've ever committed. That could take a while. W story. Thank you. I was pretty happy about it. He even took a picture of it. I wonder if he, like, took a picture of it, sent it to his wife, and was like, look what my coworker made for me. He even heated it up and served it a restaurant-style katsu. So, yeah, that was a pretty great story. No, I dropped him off the face of the planet. Oh, there he is. There we go. Spit out your bubblies. Read my other silly comments. Grr, colloquially called, whoa, come on, dude. Do you want a pasta machine so you can make your own noodles? I've never had homemade noodles. Hang on. I have a lot of friends in New York, and I plan on seeing them when I get my license, so I might take a detour and see you if this ever happens, says Solar Flare. Like I said, just give me a heads up in advance. I would not mind. Do you want a pasta machine so you can make your own noodles? I don't know. I've never had homemade noodles, so I don't really know what I'm missing out on. But I'm fine with just dried pasta. It's a lot easier. Though it doesn't cook as fast. I will give it that. Like, dried pasta doesn't cook as fast. My brother's girlfriend challenged me to make wings, says Solar Flare. Challenge accepted. It's not that hard, I'd imagine. Like, you just take the wings, put them in frying oil, and wait a minute. No, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Put them in the frying oil, then when they're done, toss them in sauce, and boom, you're done. It really is more about the sauce when it comes to making the... Oh my goodness! When it comes to making the wings. Like, the important thing really is more the sauce. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's a way to get, like, wicked air off these things. And I'm just not finding it. Do I do a bubble flower thing here? No. I'm not that cool. Just get the goonie. I'm gonna coat them in starch before frying. Yes, that'll give them an extra crispiness. Excellent idea, Solar Flare. I make wings often enough, says Aurora. Yes? I want some wings now. Absolutely want some wings now. Love wings. So good. Too expensive, though. Though I'd imagine if you buy them, like, and make them yourself, they wouldn't be that bad. Celeste, says Eloy. I do like Celeste. A good deal. Anybody interested in watching me play more Celeste at some point in the future? I've got a bunch of stream series planned out. So no Celeste in the near future. But sometime I would like to. Everything is too expensive now, Jeff, says Aurora. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Is my B button just literally stuck now? I really gotta take this controller apart and clean it. Or just start using my Pro Controller. It's actually not messing me up that much. I will say that. I will give credence to the controller. It is not messing me up as much as I thought it would. But it's not a non-zero amount. Yeah, I definitely resonate with the whole everything is too expensive now. Mostly just from the perspective of, you know, when my wife and I first got married, our average grocery bill was like $60 for the two of us, with like an expensive week being 80 bucks. Now, I mean, in fairness, inflation isn't the only variable. Oh no. Inflation isn't the only variable in this case. It's also the fact that we had 2 children, and that definitely brings up our grocery bill a good amount. But now we're averaging like $175 a week, which is much more than I want to be paying for groceries. But a lot of the time it goes over 200 bucks. And owies my wallet. Owies my wallet. I like this. In voice chat, you would be fire. What would be fire? If I was in voice chat right now? That ain't happening. I'm streaming. I really don't know what you were trying to say. Sorry. Oh, hang on. It's because our country spends way too much money, they print more, and that causes inflation, says Solar Flare. I mean, it's more complicated than that. Celeste. Jeff, why is a game called Learn Japanese to Survive in your Steam library? It was a gag birthday gift from one of my friends. I never played it. But I just thought that it was hilarious. Everywhere in the world has inflation right now. It's not just a US thing, says Aurora. Yeah, that's another point. Like, it really is not just a US thing. In fact, here in the US, it might be better than most places. But still, it's still not great. I'm gonna run out of enemies here to, like, try and regain health from. Oh. Oh, never mind. I can get health from that guy. Okay. Ow! Oh. Chop bites back. You can't get me. I'm such a child. Ukulele? Says Eloy. I actually bought that recently, for Christmas. Remember when I said that my wife got me a $40 Steam gift card for Christmas? along with one of my 2 cast iron skillets. Nope! Oh, man. Oh, this is hitting too hard. This is hitting too hard. There's no middle ring. Okay, there's a middle ring. Most countries don't subsidize meat and dairy. Oh my goodness. Muchly expensive there then. Okay, thank goodness we hit a middle ring. But ukulele, I bought for Christmas because it was like $3. And I had it on my Switch already. I 100% completed it, but I thought it'd be nice to have it on Steam too. Oh boy. There may be hidden items in the snowy trees. Be sure to check them for secret stuff. Happy skiing. You know, I probably should be hitting these boxes more often, because like they will say stuff that I don't know. Jeff, I found your obituary! What? Says Solar Flare. Yeah, I'm really just an AI, guys. I died like 3 years ago. Not really. There's just someone that has the same last name as me, or the same full name as me. Whoa! Right into the action, huh? Oh boy, I'm in trouble, aren't I? Yeah, I'm really in trouble here. Is it going to be difficult for me to die here? No, it's not. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Why is it spelled Odyssey instead of Odyssey? Chat Jeff BT. So I think that was also a gift from one of my friends. Hi Jeff, hi everyone, says LP. Hi LP, welcome to the stream. Welcome to I could very possibly get a game over here, aka the ROM Hack Super Mario World 2 Plus. How's it going? No Time to Explain Remastered, another gag gift. What's your middle name? I will not tell you that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I could probably, if I were to go to my Steam library, I could tell you which games I bought and which games were bought for me. Though you'd probably be able to guess pretty easily. Yeah, again, I think Abe's, or Oddworld, Abe's, whatever it is. Oh, jeez. Do I want to keep killing myself for this? I don't know. At this point, not really. Okay, what about the middle name is there to protect, though, says Solar Flare. You already know my first and last name. I don't feel like giving you the middle one. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3, says Solar Flare. No, I have not. Oh my gosh, I should have killed myself. I should have killed myself. I should have killed myself. I'll come back to this level when I have more lives, I guess. Jeff, if I gift you Red Dead Redemption 2, will you play it on stream, says Heloy. No. No, I won't. Too big of a game. Oh my gosh, I missed 3 red coins? Ugh. My goodness. Am I just straight up not gonna 100% this game? Am I gonna do a Yoshi's Island DS on it? Am I really asking that one stream into the series? The Amazing Chase. I ask that every night when I regret a decision. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? I completed it in half a year, says Heloy. You're really selling it to me, Heloy. Oh my gosh. No, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I'm told it's a lot like Dungeons and Dragons. And I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. So the appeal is kind of lost on me, to be honest. Oh no. Oh no. I know what they want me to do here. And I screwed it up. Oh. Oh, I ask that every night when I regret a decision. No, should I have killed myself? I should have killed myself. Oh my gosh. Those chain chomps are flying. Okay, I'm gonna back this up so that I can get a good head start. Awesome knots. I think that one was purchased for me. Wait, how am I supposed to get that? You know, that was a funny joke I said. When I said I should come back when I have more lives. It's a funny joke. Can't you just use an egg? I don't have any eggs. That's probably how I'm supposed to do it, though. So maybe I'll, like, venture forward into the level and try to find one. I thought I was gonna have to, like... Oh, look. Aurora, I probably should have known that answer. But here we are. Thank you for your... thank you for your advice. Guess who's back? Back again! This is Jacob. 'Cause I'm back! Back! Back from the dead tonight! Back! Welcome back, Jacob. Ice melon. Oh, I should have not eaten those guys! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I really did. I'm gonna kill myself. I have like 1 life left. Clipped. I have 1 life left. Did you ever think you would see the day? This hack should just be called Life Mistakes. It should. That's a great name for it. Do you recognize me as JJ's online godfather? Asks Solar Flare. What in the world does that mean? Well, yeah, like I said, did you ever think that there would be a time where the Yoshi Fanatic died, got a game over, in a Yoshi game? Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think that such a thing would occur? Such a thing would transpire? I didn't! Godfather, but online. I don't know what that entails exactly. Oh man. I do love this though. I love the extra challenge. Jeff, I made a funny. You did? I'm gonna find you. Why is that a funny? Honestly, I expected it, says Aurora. I'm glad you did. I am not throwing these eggs. That's not happening. Like I said, I didn't expect this. I truly and well didn't. Is there anything here that I should know about? No, not really. But yeah, I'm loving this. Oh, I should have hit that for the red coin. I said same when you said I'm gonna kill myself. Oh. That's one of those time-sensitive things that, you know, I wouldn't have really gotten right away. But yeah, I appreciate this. Like, it's definitely taking advantage of some of the lesser-known mechanics here, like I've talked about before. What with the, like the boosted flutter jump and all that sort of stuff. Which, I always love that. That's almost a McDonald's slogan. I'm loving it. I don't know how much I'm loving this, though! Oh, the rubber banding. Wait, you're still coming after me! Hang on! The theme of every level is you screwed yourself over, says Aurora. I don't really mind that, to be honest. Like I said, I'm kind of appreciating it. Yeah, there's no way I can get up there. You make me feel mortal. Oh my gosh. I just realized. I could have very easily screwed that up, and that's not even the game's fault. You make me feel mortal, solid ground, very weak, just like a low tide. You make me frail, you're not my titanium, surrender music. Lower it down like a whisper of defeat in a porta john. Jeff, I'm 5'7". I'm gonna be taller when Wario's happens, says Solar Flare. Oh, I know. That's fine. Oh! Can't kill this guy. Right? I mean, I can knock him back. Is Skylar taller than you, Jeff, says Solar Flare? No. And for proof of that, you can see my, For proof of that, you can see my Wii Sports stream, where she played with me on stream. She was there. She is 5'2". I am 5'8". If only Plush was here, says Jacob. Uh-oh. There we go. I'll get out of here. He's still here! Wait, I probably could have killed him right here. Your kids are probably gonna have awful genetics, says Solar Flare. They'll just have to learn that height doesn't mean everything. It's okay. It's okay. They will be fine, I assure you. 8 clips in one stream. Well, ah! Oh, I didn't realize it was gonna jump up here. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's a problem. I should have killed you when I had the chance. Height doesn't mean anything except for getting things off the top shelf, says Aurora. I mean, it does have some more advantages. Like, honestly, people in a, like, if you're in a fight, like a fist fight, absolutely being taller has its advantages. More reach and whatnot. However, it's not the be-all, end-all, and indeed, there are martial arts that take advantage of your opponent's height. What? How many of these guys are there? Are they just spawning? Yeah, jump. What gives? Bro, Mario, get back here. Oh my gosh. If I'm at the end of the level now and I just don't have full health. See ya. What? If I'm at the end of the level and I just don't have full health, but I have everything off, or everything else, I'm gonna be a little bit saddened. NBA though, says Solar Flare. Well, I mean, of course being taller in sports is going to give you an advantage. But in the grand scheme of things, sports don't really matter. Like, it's just a game. So, I'm not gonna be too upset that I'll never be a basketball star. Okay, here's where I redeem myself. Just kidding. That's a really funny joke. Should we make a subcategory of the Yoshi Fanatics clips specifically for Jeff singing? I guess you could make a thread for it. I don't know if I want to make another channel. Or another Discord voice channel. Not voice channel, text channel. To be fair, there have been short NBA players. Oh, there you go, now you're thinking like a Jeff. You thought Jeff would redeem himself? Ha! Yeah, that's a funny joke. Oh! Oh, and hang on! Hang on, it might not be a joke after all! Come to me, Nepinute! Come to me! Oh, there's a melon there. I didn't even realize that. Sometime we gotta do a karaoke night, says Jacob Spatafora. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to sing together, which, you know how that is with Discord. Like, it's fun. It is still fun. But boy, the time delay really does make a big difference. Huh? A what? A what? Oh, wait. Oh, please tell me I can go back. Okay, good. Honestly? Oh. Uh-oh. We'll do solos and take turns, says Jacob. There you go. That's a good idea. Oh, no. No! I'm one flower short! Ugh. My goodness. I have a feeling that the question mark cloud is going to be my best friend in the series The Flower Curse. Yeah, that's certainly a thing. Usually it's the red coin curse. Oh man, these 1-up minigames are now going to come in clutch. Like, I have 2 lives left. No! No, don't do this to me! It just turns out it's all Bowser's minions. So far, I haven't been proven wrong. Oh, there's Baby Mario. Okay. Okay. I'll join karaoke and rap Kanye, says Solar Flare. You should rap the new facts rap from that one guy that had Ben Shapiro on. Gosh, I could not believe that was real. It's amazing. I also... Shy Guy Obesity? Well, that's a little on the nose, isn't it? Holy cow. I'm sorry, Shy Guys. You didn't deserve this. A queso! You're American? Recite the Constitution. Well, that's not fair. Okay, this is gonna be one of those things where they wouldn't have done this in the game, but of course they do it in a ROM hack. Remember, nobody's gonna remember this, but I did check one of those things in, Oh. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah. Shy Guy Obesity is the best title ever. It's amazing. Only in ROM hacks do you see stuff like this. What was I trying to say? Oh, the, where I pounded the post down, where I had, like, very, very minimal room to work with. That sort of thing happened once in Yoshi's Island, but there wasn't actually an item in it. Like, there was no red coin. Oh my gosh. You have to be so precise. Or you can just do that, actually. It's a lot easier. But there was one of those, instances... There's one of those instances in, the vanilla Yoshi's Island. And, like, I pounded that post down to try and get a red coin, but there wasn't one. And it's like, of course there would be something like that in, a ROM hack. I cannot talk! I just can't! So the Shy Guys being obese is funny. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot for me here in terms of, like, the stuff that I can't get here without just normal eggs. That is a little saddening. Check your DMs after stream. Why? I'll send you a DM. Fine, can't deny that offer. What? Recite the Constitution if you send it to me? How do I get that? Huh. Nice. Just wasted 2 giant obese Shy Guy eggs. Not a sentence I thought I'd ever say. Yet here we are. No, Ben Shapiro rap. Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Wait, you want me to rap that on stream here? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I'm not doing that this stream. Maybe another one after I've listened to it a few more times. I added you friend, Mr. Jeff, Mr. MakerFans 2008 said. I don't really know who you are. You were in my Discord server for, you know, a couple hours. But after that, you kind of left, so... Sorry, I didn't accept your friend request. But thank you for joining the stream. If I get to know you, then maybe I will accept your friend request at some point. How are you? This gives shades of Prime Jeff. Ah, well, do you know of the Mr. Maker UK show? Only after people started talking about it in my Discord. This gives you shades of Prime Jeff the stream? I don't know what that means. I don't have normal eggs, so a lot of this level is difficult. Like, I'm trying to get all the things, but I cannot get all the things. That is a— oh wait, hang on, I just realized something. I know how to get that. Never mind. I do know how to get it, but it's gonna take a couple tries here. You're welcome, Mini Maker. Okay. So, how— I have to stomp on the Lakitu to get this cloud, right? I believe that's how that works. Come here, you. Oh, I can get regular eggs from this guy. That's huge. Not as huge as the shy guy, but it is huge. There we go. This is how I do it. This is how I roll. This is probably— skill is a barrier to entry, says Aurora. I appreciate that, truly, I do. Like, I am a big fan of when Yoshi games have the guts to be difficult. And this is a ROM hack. It's evident that many people appreciate when Yoshi games have the guts to be difficult. Dang, I remember that Master Zone, Starlo, and me were coming up with ideas of what Jeff should do for 50 subs. We should do the same for 1K, says Heloy. For 1K subs, I should release my Yoshi's New Island retrospective video. Shortly thereafter. I really do want to do that, though. Oh my goodness. This one goes to the castaways who break their backs slaving every day. All these things I can do without. Gotta burn it down, burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down. Leak your real name, Jeff, says Solar Flare. Great idea for a 1K special. Great idea. Love that idea. I love it. How about a Solar X Jeff stream where we take all your credit? Where I take all your credits? Yeah, another fantastic idea. Okay, so I could just get normal eggs from this guy, and probably that would have been the better idea. You know, I've never seen the Yoshi's Island game over screen. I've never seen the Yoshi's Island game over screen. Hint, hint, I'm about to. Okay, so I'm gonna get some regular old eggs from this guy. Jeff, please tell us your name, Jeff, for 1K. You know what, Solar Flare? That's a good idea. That actually is a good idea. Maybe at 1K, I will tell you that my name is Jeff. How's that for a 1K special? Clip! Just Heloy. Thank you, Heloy. I can always count on you to be there to clip when I sing songs. There we go, says Jacob. Yeah. The appointed time came. It certainly did. Okay. Skill is a barrier to entry from Aurora. Yeah, I agree. In this case, it certainly is, and I do not mind that in the slightest. Again, I definitely enjoy when Yoshi games have the guts to be difficult. Because, you know, Nintendo, they've kind of made Yoshi into a game for toddlers. Though I do have a point to make on that, but later. However, it's very self-evident that there is an audience that would like to see more difficult Yoshi games. It's clear that that's the case. Just based on the fact that this ROM hack exists. You know, like, there's people who make these games to be more challenging. Take the hint, Nintendo. We want Yoshi to be more widely appealing to a wider demographic. We don't want it to just be aimed at 5 to 10-year-olds. That's not how it used to be. I blame Yoshi's Story, I really do. Though, it didn't really get cemented until Yoshi's New Island, so maybe I should blame Yoshi's New Island. Because Yoshi's Island DS was the most difficult Yoshi game, in my humble opinion. And that came after Yoshi's Story. So I guess Yoshi's Story didn't completely ruin it, but I don't know. Wow. I don't know. I appreciate harder stuff. I appreciate harder Yoshi games. Hey there all! Kinda late to the party, aren't I? How's the stream going? Better late than never, Brain Pick. Welcome. Yoshi is the least consistently good Nintendo franchise, says Aurora. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that there's certainly contenders. But yeah. The Yoshi series is up there for sure. I want to say Firefox, that's a browser, Jeff. I want to say that Star Fox is a contender as well. But yeah, the fact that Yoshi is up there in terms of least good Nintendo IPs when it's a Mario adjacent IP, that's horrendous. Truly horrendous. Embarrassing, you could say. How are you doing, Brainpick? I don't think I asked you that yet. Nice. Wasted that one. I don't think that those are... things. Oh boy, I'm not gonna be able to get back there to check. Sure I can. I got a flutter jump, baby. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I like the Yoshi games, and it pains me to see the current state of the Yoshi games, really. Truly it does. Because I think the Yoshi series can be so much more, and should be so much more. And it's not just because I love Yoshi. I just think that the other Mario spin-off series, I should say Mario adjacent series of games, like the side series, the Luigi's Mansions, the Wario Lands, even Princess Peach, they're all much more respected than the Yoshi games. Like, it's almost universal that people love Yoshi's Island. Almost universal. There's not a middle ring. I'm in for it. Bro is speaking on this like it's a political issue. Well, I mean, this is a video game channel, my guy. And, like, if anybody should be upset about Yoshi not being taken as seriously as I think he should be, it should probably be me. That impression is better than ice cream from BK plus fries? But again, like, the Yoshi games really should be much more than they are. And I'm thinking specifically, like, I think about, you know, the Wario games, I think about the Luigi's Mansion games, I think about even the Peach games. Like, they all get much more respect than the Yoshi games do. Like, most people agree that Yoshi's Island is a very, very good game. Several will claim that it is one of the best video games of all time. It often appears in top 100 video games lists. But the only other game in the series that even gets some respect is Yoshi's Woolly World, and deservedly so. Like, I think Yoshi's Woolly World is great. But why is that the only one that anybody respects? It's not people's fault, I'll say that. Nintendo has done a very poor job with the Yoshi series. Save for a few games. Like I said, Yoshi's Island, fantastic, universally praised, basically. Yoshi's Woolly World, kind of the same way. Like, not quite, but a lot of people love Yoshi's Woolly World, and many of you actually prefer Yoshi's Woolly World over Yoshi's Island. And it's a respectable opinion. I can respect that. I don't share it, but there it is. Bro is gonna run for president for Yoshi Operations. I've never seen the game over screen. Never ever. That's fun. Too many games that tried to run with the aesthetics of Yoshi's Story, says Aurora. Yeah, that's part of the reason I was kind of saying earlier that I blame Yoshi's Story. Because I think that Nintendo kind of missed the point. Missed the point on that one. Like, they wanted... Oh my gosh. Where do I even go with this? The point of the art style in Yoshi's Island was just to be unique. To be something that was different, got people talking. And to be not Donkey Kong Country. I feel like Miyamoto basically just did that despite the investors. And that's fair. But anyway, it looks like the backgrounds look like they were colored by a child, right? It looks like a coloring book. But that's the thing. Yoshi's Island does not take place in a coloring book. But they ran with that in Yoshi's Story. Fine, like one game where that happens, fine. I guess that's fair. Yoshi's Island DS came around after, well, Yoshi Topsy Turvy was next, actually. Yoshi Topsy Turvy came next, and what do you know? Storybook time again. Yoshi's Island got turned into a storybook again! And it's a different premise this time. Hooray, hooroo, hurrah. However, that ended up setting a dangerous precedent. And, you know, Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's New Island, these are the only Yoshi games that, you know, feel like they could canonically take place in the Mario universe, as opposed to being a one-off sort of like, you know, fun adventure that takes place in La La Land or Craft World or whatever. Nintendo and subsequent game oh, I'm sorry, Gila, yes, I will still be live in 30 minutes. Nintendo and the subsequent developers of the Yoshi games learned the wrong lessons from Yoshi's Story. And I'd argue Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island wasn't popular because it looks like a coloring book. It's popular because it's a good game. And it's universally appealing, I would argue. Maybe not universally appealing, but pretty much as close as you can get to it. Like, this game can be enjoyed by several different demographics of gamers. Children can blast through the level and, like, you know, they'll get a decent challenge out of it, but it's not, like, overwhelming. I say as I'm playing a very difficult ROM hack. But, you know, children can play the game and have a good time. The average gamer can play it, and, like, the skill floor is relatively low, but, you know, the skill ceiling is quite high. You can get good at the game and get some very real satisfaction from playing the game and just interacting with its mechanics. It's a lot of fun for anyone. And then, of course, you've got the completionists covered. The people who strive for 100%. I mean, it's baked into the cake. Like, it's one of those things where it's one of the main features of a Yoshi game. is that completion is definitely a focus. That's why Yoshi was appealing. Well, that's like the main reason that Yoshi's Island was appealing. It's not because of the graphics. Although, like, the graphics are incredibly pleasant, that's not the reason Yoshi's Island is good. And Yoshi's Story started that trend where the Yoshi games became all about the graphic style. Except for Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island, which, again, those are like the... If there ever was a lore to Mario, those are the ones that would best represent the Yoshi series. The ones that would just straight up represent... Oh, you're supposed to wait for the blocks to go away. Okay, I thought I was supposed to duck under them. Okay, thank you. Like, in terms of lore and everything, the Yoshi's Island trilogy are the only ones that actually matter in the Yoshi games series. The rest are kind of just all about their aesthetics, and that is it's a crime, I think. Again, they learned the wrong lessons from Yoshi's Island and from Yoshi's Story. And unfortunately, that's really gotten the series into a rut. One that I would love to see the series recover from, but I'm not confident that it ever will. I'm hopeful that it will, but I'm not gonna bank on it. I'm not gonna, like, hold my breath waiting for it. And someday, I will make a video on what I think the next Yoshi game should be like. Or, at least, a new Yoshi game. It doesn't have to be the next one, but a new Yoshi game. I have some ideas that I think would get the series out of the rut that it's in and bring it more back more into the mainstream appeal of gamers. Like, the kind of game that you would see on a Walmart shelf and be like, ooh, that looks interesting, I'll buy it. Not, oh, little Timmy, who's 4.5 years old, wants a new game to play, I'll pick this cute Yoshi game, I'm sure he'll love it. I'm tired of Yoshi being that game. I'm tired of the Yoshi series being that series of games. I don't know that I should care that much. Like, it's a video game. But I do care. I care very much. More than I should. And again, I just want Yoshi to come back into the mainstream focus. To appeal to everyone again. Not just the 5 to 10-year-olds. I'm very tired of that. Okay. I will go back and read some comments now. The president has gone back to his box. Have you played the Yoshi and Sonic 2 hack? No, I haven't. I just don't really care for Sonic games, but maybe I'd give that one a try. It looks like Yoshi games now are mostly disconnected from the Mario franchise, says LP. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but thank you for subscribing. It looks like Yoshi games are now mostly disconnected from the Mario franchise. I think that's not intentional, per se. I think it could very easily be reincorporated. But, yeah. Shacho, I made you... the Hakate president. Read my comments, buddy boy. It's your one responsibility. I actually sound like BBT right now. Why do I sound like BBT? Because of the sprots. W rant. I think you'd like it since it's... Oh. Okay. I think you'd like it since it's not a simple skin and actually implements the Yoshi's Island gameplay in. Okay. Well, I'll put that on the list of things I want to check out. Yeah. As long as it's more than... Wait, there's supposed to be a guy here. Don't you love emulation? Talking about art style. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I can see that. That's the thing, the art style doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. It's like... Yeah, I mean, it should have a baseline of looking good. Yeah, it should have a baseline of looking good. Oh no. I'm no longer convinced that that's what I was supposed to do, Aurora. Oh no. talking about art style. There's more, buddy boy. I'm not reading your back and forth with Mr. Hakatate, President. I also meant that in terms of target audience, says LP. Oh, okay. Man, even if they were to try doing that, I don't know how much they would succeed. Given that... Look, Yoshi's a Mario character. Okay? Like... I'm not like getting on your case about this, I promise. I'm fired up, so I'm gonna sound fired up. Yoshi is a Mario character. His debut appearance was in Mario games. Super Mario World was his first video game appearance ever. Miyamoto wanted to have him as a steed for Yoshi to for Mario to ride as early as Super Mario Bros. 1. Like he was conceived to be, and will always have that tie of being a Mario character. That's inescapable. Especially considering that he continues to be in Mario games. Like, every Mario Party, every Mario Kart, Mario sports games. He's always there. He's a Mario character. And even if he were to try to escape that, like, even though he has his own logo in Super Smash Bros., to signify that this is a character from the Yoshi series, not the Mario series, he will always inescapably be a Mario character. That's not really something he can get away from. And I don't mind that. But if they're trying to shy away from being a part of the Mario universe, I think that's a bad idea. Oh, sorry. Well, it was a guess, says Aurora. Well, it was a good guess. I left a very important comment. We have a surprise bingo. I stayed silent. Wait, where did I miss this? Shacho, I made you Walter White in my fanfic, says Solar Flare. It's actually a Cookie Empire. Read the fanfic of you. Read my comments, buddy boy. I have no idea. I must have missed it. But I suppose that we have to play our bingo animation, right? Oops. Bingo. That was grand. Good job, me. I don't think I can really try that again. No, we're gonna try it. Ready? Bingo! Hooray! We done it, we did it. Good job, us. Okay. Alright. Do I have anything more I want to say about the Yoshi series and how I despise the position that it's in right now? Jeffrey Kobe died 4 years ago. I feel old. Rip Kobe. Yeah, rip Kobe. That's sad. It is. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to hear me rant about as far as the Yoshi series is concerned? I mean, you came to this live stream. You kind of signed up for that sort of thing. Yo, Hillary, remember the podcast? The Solar Flare. I do remember the podcast. I do indeed. Uh-oh. The music's decline. Yep. I will rant. It's my turn, buddy. Alright, sure. Go ahead and rant. I don't know what you're gonna rant about, but you can rant. I can't guarantee I'll read it depending on what it's about, or how long it is. We'll see. I don't want to send it in Chucks. Can you play a voice message? No, I'm not gonna play a voice message. I'll read a DM, though. It's about Wario. Okay. Please, tell me how Wario has it worse than Yoshi. Other than, like, pure, you know, sales numbers. That doesn't count. Man, I gotta say, for being the first world of this ROM hack, it's kind of scaring me. Like, it only gets more difficult from here, I assume. I feel like that's a safe assumption. Like, generally, video games get harder as you play them. Even these, even these, ROM hacks usually follow that. Wario has Master of Disguise. Yoshi has Topsy-Turvy. Yeah, need we say more? You could probably argue the point that, Yoshi has more bad games. There we go. Wow, that's dirty. Oh, okay, no, never mind. That's not that bad. Another one. Another one. And another one. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Wow. Alright. I liked that. But that was tricky. Tricky. Wait. Oh no. Hang on. Are you serious? Do I have to kill myself? Uh-oh. How am I supposed to do this now? Do I have to kill myself after all that? Unbelievable. That was smooth. It sure was, up until this screen. Oh no! And there's no middle ring, guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, I'm so screwed. Like I was gonna say, even these ROM hacks generally tend to get more difficult as they progress. That's just a general rule of video games. Even these ROM hacks tend to follow it. Oh, man. Owen says, oh, so this is a level design hack, says says Owen. Yes, it is. Welcome to the stream, Owen. This is Super Mario World 2 Plus, the first truly complete Yoshi's Island ROM hack. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's been a while. How are you? I'm enjoying it so far, but boy, I'm getting my butt kicked. Before this evening, I had never, in my life, seen the game over screen for Yoshi's Island. And now I can very proudly say that I have. I'm good, you? Asks Owen. I'm good, man. I don't really have much more to report. Not much has changed since the last time you've been here. Yeah, kind of just chilling. Enjoying some Yoshi games. Oh man, I could have caught that egg. That would have been awesome. Oh man. Okay. I'm mildly upset by the fact that there's not a middle ring in this level. Mildly upset. Not like super upset, just mildly. We're 2.5 hours into the stream and I still haven't even finished World 1. That kind of boggles the mind. Truly it does. Wario suffered a fate worse than death, only being allowed to be a series of minigames, says Aurora. Yeah, ever since, Wario Land Shake It. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Though I question whether that is worse than what Yoshi is going through. Because, at least for Wario, that... I would argue that that's not his core series of games, though there are multiple more entries of that game than his other series, Wario Land in particular. But Yoshi, all of the games that everybody ridicules are his main games. Like, at least with the WarioWare minigames, or the minigame collections, you can at least say, well, at least there's Wario Land. Even though there's not been an entry in quite a while, you can still at least say that. For Yoshi, he's only had 2 games that everybody can universally agree are good. So I would argue that, Yoshi has it worse than Wario. I guess you're kind of bad at the game, huh, Jeff? Says Zapper. No! No! That hurts, Lamau. How long have you been on this level? Maybe half an hour at most? I don't know. How long have I been on this level, guys? You can go back and check. Read the DM. It's on this topic, says Solar Flare. Owen says, honestly, while I have a ton of respect for those hacks, I think the Yoshi formula is not kind to Kaizo. At least we have Pizza Tower in the upcoming Anton Blast, says Owen. Yeah, I mean, that still doesn't say much for Wario, though. By the way, today is the 1-year anniversary of Pizza Tower. Happy birthday, Pizza Tower. Alright. Oh boy. Solar Flare sends me a rant of his own. So, allow me. Jeffrey liked to yap and yap about the downfall of Yoshi. Well, it's my time now, and we will discuss the downfall of our King Wario. The Wario series peaked at Wario World, the 2003 GameCube beat-em-up. They decided to shift Wario's focus to WarioWare, and for the next 4 years, no platformer came out. Come on, 4 years? That's not that long. In 2007, they wanted to try it again, which would be a mistake for the worst. Wario Master of Disguise released. The game flopped, and it was not a good game. It had horrible controls. It was gimmicky, and it destroyed Wario's future. The year after, Wario Land Shake It came out, which was a great game. However, it was tainted by the fact that Nintendo would need to spend money to make a good Wario game, but nobody liked the cheap Master of Disguise. So they switched to WarioWare full-time. Get It Together was great, but WarioWare Move It, donkey cheeks. Motion controls died in 2012. Don't go back. The state of Wario is sickening. This was Solar Flare 824 signing out. Good rant, Solar Flare. Also, even if WarioWare isn't ideal, I do think the games are more or less fine and fun. This is Aurora. Yeah. Solar, that just sounds like another 2D Mario problem. This is Zapper. So, I can definitely agree that Wario is not in a good spot either. I wouldn't say that he's in a worse spot than Yoshi is, but I would say he's not in an ideal position, to say the least. Where did all the sound effects go? But again, I will say, Wario has more well-respected and universally praised games than Yoshi does. 100%. And that makes me sad inside. I 100% at this level! Woo! I did it. Finally. Finally. Ahoy, says Brainpick. Ahoy indeed, my friend. You know, I gotta say, I struggled a lot on this level, but I think so far this has been my favorite one. Celebrate, now you never have to come back, says Aurora. Like I was saying, I think that so far that was my favorite one. I loved that fast-paced challenge. GG's, says LP. Now let's see what the next level has to offer us here. And I actually do need lives at this point, so this minigame is coming in clutch. Also, I will showcase at some point a trick that will get you many extra lives if you need them, which I'm going to for this playthrough. I don't know if I want to leave you hanging. It's a trick that I found out that if you use a watermelon and blast seeds at a bandit in quick succession, you can rack up a bunch of extra lives. And I'm gonna make a YouTube short to that effect at some point. I want to commit to not making any more videos, until I've put out my Yoshi's New Island retrospective. Oh. Broken text boxes. You love to see it. I'm sure I'll figure it out on my own. I'm not actually sure about that. I'm lying. No XXYBA. Oh, is that the thing that he was trying to say? I have my suspicions. Oh, XXYBA, the whole thing with the minigames. The ending has some out-of-place assets, but it was a very cool evolution on the main mechanic of the level. Says Owen. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I think that level was done pretty well. No, yeah, no, it's not the XXYBA thing, but maybe that would also make a worthwhile short. I feel like most people don't know that little secret. Hi. Can you move, please? Why did I think that was gonna do anything? I am angry at Nintendo's incompetence when it comes to Wario, says Solar Flare. I feel very similarly about, oh my. Oh my, just look at that screen. I feel that way about, Yoshi, for sure. I feel like Yoshi actually has it worse. Yeah, Wario has it bad. I think Yoshi has it worse. Yes, and it's the sole reason why this game stumped me for years, why it was listed as a 2-player game. Says Aurora. Ah! Yes, that makes sense. the two-player mini games that are specific to that secret hidden menu. What was it? XXYBA select start? I don't remember how to actually access it. I know that it exists. Oh no, I screwed up. I screwed up bad. Yoshi hasn't been demoted to a minigame collection, says Solar Flare. Wario has more than 2 games that people universally like. How do you play this game, says Solar Flare? Oh yeah, sorry, you asked that earlier. So, if you Google Yoshi's Island ROM hacks, you can definitely find a page that has a list of ROM hacks you can try. And generally what it is, it's like a BPS file that, oh, he's carrying that thing. That is super clever. Anyway, it's usually like a BPS file. It basically is like a patch that you apply to the game to change it. That's basically what it is. And you have to find some sort of like BPS patcher. I think it's called Luna or Lunar BPS patcher or something like that. And you basically just load up the ROM of the game, Yoshi's Island. And, oh, okay. You basically just load up the ROM of the game. And, then you load up that BPS file into the Lunar BPS patcher. And, off you go. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Nice. I think I have this ROM hack on my Steam Deck. I just never played it. Lol. Says LP. Well, I'd say that if you like Yoshi games, which I assume you do since you're watching this channel, if you like Yoshi games and you want more of a challenge, or you just want more Yoshi's Island content just in general, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I'm having fun with it. Wario World is Wario Land but 3D. If they smoothed the edges, it would be a masterpiece, as is, it's still great. Wario World is the greatest game of all time. Aurora, you can replace my statement with saying it peaked at Wario Land 4, says Solar Flare. Actually, a ton of people don't really care for Wario World at all, says Aurora. Really? Huh. Okay, well, I rescind my statement then. How about this? Yoshi has less games that are widely acclaimed than Wario does. Like, you've got Wario Land 4. I feel like despite the fact that not everybody liked Wario World, it's still pretty highly acclaimed. Oh my goodness. You've got Wario Land Shake It. I feel like the Wario Land games just in general have been pretty well received. But for Yoshi, it's Yoshi's Island. Oh my gosh, no! That's okay. I think I missed stuff. But for Yoshi, it's Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Woolly World, so... I don't know. Actually, Jeff, you don't have to manually patch it on most emulators anymore, as long as the IPS or BPS file name matches the ROM name. Interesting. I didn't know that. I still feel like it's a cleaner process to... Well, yeah, I still feel like it's a cleaner process to just go ahead and use a BPS patcher. That way you can name the ROM whatever you want. It gets less confusing. I guess you could, like, save it in a folder or something to, like, distinguish it. Wow! That is a super, super clever mechanic. Oh no. Jeff, here's my point. The modern Yoshi games is still a Yoshi game. The modern Wario game isn't a Wario game, it's mini games, says Solar Flare. I mean, I know, but the main Yoshi games, for the most part, just aren't good. At least they're not, like, widely appealing. Which, again, I feel like Wario has that over Yoshi. Like, at least most of his main games are pretty solid. Pretty good. There's an online one if you don't want to install anything, says LP. Hey, there you go. Yeah, like, don't have to download the IPS patcher at all in that case. Just type in BPS patcher online, I guess. There we go. Again, utilizing some of the lesser-known mechanics of Yoshi games. I approve of this. They are still Yoshi games fundamentally. Wario Land has been dead for 15 years. Has it been that long? My gosh. I don't know. I still feel pretty strongly about my point. Although the sites are usually sketchy, says Owen. When I homebrewed my Wii U, I was too dumb to figure out that games are stored on a USB drive rather than on an SD card. Now there's a 1 terabyte useless SD card in my Wii U, says Zapper. I mean, for me, like, on the Wii side, my ROMs and ROM hacks and all that are stored on my SD card, so if I want to use the Wii, or the Wii side, which Wii side just means the Wii part of the Wii U. If I want to use those emulators on that side of things, then like all my ROMs are stored on an SD card there. Oh, don't you? Oh, I see how it is. All my emulators and my my ROMs are stored on that, though admittedly that's not a lot of storage space. But all my GameCube games are on that SD card, so there you go. You're not wrong per se, but if you're doing more advanced things, you can have a library of ROM hacks that all share the same base ROM without having a bunch of copies of the same ROM. This is Aurora. Yeah, you know, I guess that's fair. Also do advanced things like just replacing the patch if the hack gets an update, or even patch multiple patches at once, and not have to go through the process of finding out which order to patch. Okay, yeah, I guess that has... I guess you have some solid points there. I'll have to give that a try sometime. The Wii can load games off an SD, but USB is safer. It's a solar flare. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because a USB device is much less likely to corrupt. Oh my gosh, how? I mean, obviously I'm supposed to be able to get through here. Like that, I guess. Hooray! And it was only 2 red coins. Still, I do care about that. Alright. Moving on. Where is that dratted key? I assume it's forward in the level. You have to format it to FAT32, which makes it way less big. It's a solar flare. Which makes it way less big. I don't feel like that part's accurate. I mean, if you're like... My 128 gigabyte SD card formatted to FAT32 is not less big. It's still 128 gigs. FAT32 just, I think that just signifies the size, the maximum size of partitions, or like block sizes, or something like that. It's not like the actual data limit of the SD card, as far as I understand. Of course, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. FAT32 has a maximum file size of 4 gigabytes. Oh, is that what you mean by it makes it way less big? Not capacity, but file size. Maximum file size. Okay. Okay. I guess I can understand that. Yes, it's a solar flare. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now I understand. I thought you meant like it somehow made like 128 gigabyte SD card like 32 gigs. I'm like, that's not bad. FAT32 bad. Apologize, I am right. You are wrong, says Solar Flare. It's not necessarily true. I just wasn't understanding what you were saying. That doesn't make me wrong. FAT32 bad, says Aurora. What is the optimal? What is the optimal SD card format? I know there's exFAT and I know there's FAT32. Not bad in compatibility, but the file system is old, says LP. Clearly you guys know more about SD cards than I do. There we go. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. They all have their thing. Oh. Okay, that's what it meant by down arrow. I'm down to 1 life again. I got Sluggers, Wii Motion, Wii Play Motion, and Fortune Street. Haven't played any of those. I am excited. I don't know any of them. All I know is that Wii wants 32, FAT32. It's a Solar Flare. I also got an AV audio to headphone jack adapter because my monitor has no headphone jack. So hype. Cool that you found that workaround though. There is no optimal, says LP. They all have their thing. I see. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I will admit, like, out of all the different files or storage types, SD cards are definitely the lesser of them. So, yeah. Oh, I'm slow. And an Ethernet to Wii adapter. It's a Solar Flare. There you go. I don't think SD cards are generally formatted as NTFS or XT4, even if you can, says Aurora. Isn't like the default exFAT? I love how emulation normalizes piracy, says Solar Flare. In the ideal world, you do not pirate games to emulate them, but realistically, even when people own the copies of the games that they're emulating, generally they'll still download. Generally, they'll still download the ROM. I'm guilty of that. Like, I own several N64 games, but you can bet your booty that I'm not buying like a cartridge ripper. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna find the ROM on a website and download it. So, yeah, in a way, I guess exFAT is balanced. I ate crap on the snowboard hill earlier and almost died. It's a Solar Flare. But yeah, I don't know. Arg, I'm a pirate. I download ROMs. Says Solar Flare. Welcome to the club. I'm glad that you finally joined us. I don't really have a problem with emulation. Obviously I don't have a problem with emulation. I'm playing a ROM hack right now. I don't know. And at this point, I don't know if it's even like a nuanced argument to like talk about the moral rights and wrongs of emulation. Like, as long as you're not stealing a game that's currently being sold, I think that's the thing that's universally frowned upon. I just don't really have much to add to that conversation, I guess. Take that. Give me that flower. Give it to me right now. Why? This is a W stream. There are... Oh. This is a W stream. There are shades of Prime Jeff. What does that mean? Like I'm in the moral gray region? Is that what the shades of Jeff means? I don't know what is meant by shades of Jeff. Hang on. Jeff pirates games he legally owns? Time to call the Nintendo ninjas. Says Aurora. Now, I'm certainly guilty of downloading ROMs to old games that I don't own. Wario World and Minish Cap were examples of those. But yeah. Emulation allows me to keep playing my old games, so I'm fine with that, says LP. Owen the Nerd says, official game preservation is so bad nowadays that honestly taking the moral high ground as the argument in the argument is superfluous. Like it's not an argument of what's legal anymore, it's about video game preservation, says Owen. I would agree with that for the most part. I have thought about this though, that video game preservation is no joke. It's so hard. There's so many old games. And I'm gonna put this out there. If you want the big video game companies to preserve all the games they've ever done and like make them available for all of their systems, there's definitely ways they could do that, but it could easily become like their whole business model at that point, and I don't think that's anything we want. Like, certainly we would love to have all of our games available to us whenever we want them or on whatever system we want them. And I think going like a more PC approach would benefit them in that it would be as easy as, you know, new version of Windows but largely compatible with older programs sort of thing. Like they could certainly go that approach for preserving their old games, but most video game consoles aren't built on the same architecture that they were 30 years ago. I feel like the gaming space is largely moving towards that sort of standard. This is all kind of a preface for what the point that I'm trying to make, so bear with me. The point is, I don't know, like, you know how a PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games, but not PS3 games? That sort of thing. And how it was a big deal that the PS3 was backwards compatible with PS2 and PS1 games when it first came out. You know, game system architectures change over time. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is that if you want these games to be perpetually available, a large amount of effort would have to go into that, unless they are dedicated to staying with a particular architecture that just works for them. Again, like, most computer systems nowadays are like x86 architecture, at least on the Windows side. And, like, for the most part, older programs are compatible with newer versions of Windows, that sort of thing. Not always, but it's not uncommon to see that. And if that were the case for, like, video game consoles, it would just be as easy as, hey, put this game on your new system, why don't you do that? But for the most part, it's not like that. And I do worry about that sort of argument being like, I do worry about that argument being like, we want you to focus on making all of your old games available, and then making less games in the process. I do worry about that. Official game, oh sorry, I already read that. No, shades means like attributes, it reminds me of that kind of thing, and prime means peak. Oh, okay. It's not about preserving everything, it's about how they preserve them is abysmal now. Yeah, I hate the streaming approach that they're taking for a lot of this stuff. It feels harder to just keep a game nowadays. True that. Virtual Console was the best way and they killed it. It had its problems, but yeah, you're probably right, it probably was the best way. Nintendo with its subscription and PlayStation with its lack of preservation in general. True. Xbox is pretty good about that though. Also, it's very profitable to resell old games, says Aurora. It is. It certainly is. Gosh, I'm missing a gimmick here, and I don't know what it is, and it's making me sad. Do I just go through this door? Yeah, I do just go through this door. Oh, I made a mistake. I missed something. Or did I? Is it gonna be one of those things where, like, I come back through that door? I don't know. At this point, I well and truly do not know. They should just give us the source code, lol. Maximum preservation. I feel like that sort of thing is going to become more common when more of these games hit the public domain, you know? Like, when they pull a Steamboat Willie and just become publicly accessible. I feel like we're gonna see that happen, and when we do, the floodgates will have been opened. But that's not for another very long time. And until then, I guess the best case scenario is you'll see more games get their source code, like, ported to PC. Oh no. It's harder if you don't actually own the game. Oh. I'm gonna sign off for tonight. See ya. I'll give you homebrew updates. Remember to check DMs after the stream, says Solar Flare. Okay, sounds good. Ironic how Xbox is the one that that's the best at it, because they are the company with the least IPs I love. Says Owen. Yeah, I am definitely in that same camp. Like, I appreciate Xbox for all that it's doing for, you know, modern gaming. I honestly think they're doing a really good job. With the biggest problem being, I just don't care for their games. I wish I did. I truly wish I did. The publisher's dream is to go streaming only and kill all chance of preservation. Yeah, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. It's so hard to understand why that's the dream. Other than, like, the whole point of... Oh. Don't go for the eggs. Other than the whole, like... The customer now pays perpetually for a service rather than a one-time purchase of a video game. Come on. Nice. Nice! Ha-ha! I don't know. Let me concentrate on this boss and maybe I'll get back to that conversation. I want to make absolutely sure that I don't take damage in this fight. Not that... Hi there, cute little Yoshi. Does baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. I want to make absolutely sure I don't take damage in this boss fight, which should be pretty easy to make sure that doesn't happen. It's not like the ROM hack modifies these bosses at all. They're still the Yoshi's Island bosses, which they're all too easy. Just like all Yoshi bosses. But I want to make absolutely sure that I don't take damage in a... Okay. I'm done. The thing is, I get why they don't have a lot of IPs, considering they're a computer-based company first, then game company second, but it's still disappointing, says Owen. And the same kind of applies to Sony, though. Like, they're primarily an electronics manufacturer. They're not primarily a game developer. So they have a lot of IPs that I care about. I kind of wish the same happened for Xbox. The publisher's dream really is you will own nothing and be happy, says LP. Yeah, I mean, like, there was literally an executive that said that exact thing. Like, gamers need to get used to the idea of not owning their video games. And in fairness, like, he makes a I feel like that quote is taken out of context in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's also crappy. He said that streaming services can't really take off until gamers get more comfortable not owning their games. And that feels real crappy, but, like, I guess he's saying, like, video game streaming services cannot make it like a CD or like a music or movie or TV show sort of status until gamers get comfortable with not owning their games. And he's right. The thing is, why should we? That's a terrible way of doing things. Video games are not the same as movies, and they're not the same as music. They're just not. And the whole thing with those industries is like, yeah, they're primarily streaming now, but the option still exists to buy CDs or like download MP3s or like go to the store and buy a movie. That option still exists. They haven't gone away. It feels like, to your point, Aurora, people or the developers and the executives would be happiest if they could just go streaming, because that's how they get the most money. Yeah. And I don't like where that future is going. I don't like it. Oh wait, yeah, that's true, says Owen. Well, if buying a game is not owning, then pirating is not stealing. That's my stance. You know what? I can get behind that stance. The publisher's dream really is... Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. This ROM hack game so far is the best, says Gabriel. I like it a lot. Okay, guys. We are 3 minutes and... 3 minutes. We have 3 hours and 4.5 minutes into the stream. Do you guys want to see me play a couple more levels? Should I go back and replay a couple of those levels where I missed some stuff? Or would you prefer that I wrap it up and call it a night? For subscriptions and stuff, I could get behind, you have constant operating costs and stuff, but like full games, I'd like to own those, you know, like servers. I can't make a sentence, help. You should go back and 100%, says Owen. Okay, anybody else? Anybody, let me just put it this way, anybody opposed? I think I got another 15 or 20 minutes in me, which is good for 1 or 2 levels. Yeah, I hate to be doom and gloom. I don't look forward to a streaming-only future, and I'm hopeful that at least for the next decade or two, you know, buying your games will still be an option, just like it is for music and for movies, although it's like the least popular option. I still have hope that it will still be an option. And especially considering the infrastructure has to be so much more advanced than it does, like, consuming content, like, passively. Video games are a lot different. The Yoshi Fanatic, what are your favorite games from every PlayStation console? Only one from each console. Oh my goodnesses. Oh my goodnesses. I mean services, not subscriptions. Sorry. For services and stuff, I could get behind, because you have constant operating costs and stuff, but like full games, I'd like to own those, you know. The online servers and other stuff like that. Yeah. My favorite PlayStation games from each console. I will note that I haven't played a ton of PlayStation games, so take this with a grain of salt. PlayStation 1, Spyro 2. PlayStation 2. Ratchet and Clank. Just because I really like Ratchet and Clank, but I haven't played the others in the series, so that's still my favorite on that one. PlayStation 3. I'm gonna say Uncharted 2. PlayStation 4 has to go to either Ghost of Tsushima or Horizon Zero Dawn. And PlayStation 5, non-applicable. Awesome ROM hack, says Doomslayer Gaming. Well, yeah, it is. I like it so far. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? Welcome to part 1 of Super Mario World 2 Plus. Gaming is soon going to become Netflix, where you have to pay a subscription to play them or own them, which in my opinion wouldn't probably fail in its first launch like Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know if I agree with soon. Especially considering the infrastructure really is not there to pull it off effectively. It just isn't. Gosh, should I do this one again? Which one do you guys want to see? PS1, either Spyro 1 or Silent Hill. PS2, Silent Hill 2. PS3, I don't know. PS4, Crash 4, I guess. PS5, same as PS4 probably, says Owen. That's a decent list. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of PlayStation games, so let's just go back to the castle. I think maybe I'll just do this one and then I'll call it a night. What do you guys think? Good with that? Also, here are my top 5 PlayStation games I recommend, says Gabriel. Is it one from each system? PS4, Spider-Man, and PS5, Astro's Playroom. Says Owen. I loved Spider-Man PS4. I really did. I don't think it really tops Horizon Zero Dawn and Ghost of Tsushima for me. And frankly, I think Ghost of Tsushima probably beats out Horizon Zero Dawn, but I 100% completed Horizon Zero Dawn. I did not do that for, oh my goodness, I did not do that for Ghost of Tsushima, though I want to at some point. That's primarily just because I'm in a different stage of my life than I was when I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Unrelated to the stream, but I can't wait to see my teacher confused by my new laptop keyboard with no labels. Lol. No labels, huh? I see that you're using a keyboard without labels. I too like to live dangerously. No, but if you can rock that, more power to you, for sure. Assuming like the standard QWERTY keyboard layout, yeah, assuming the standard keyboard, QWERTY keyboard layout, I wouldn't be that confused. Just as long as, like, you've got the indent, or the, little extrusion, I guess was the better word for it. As long as you've got the little extrusion for, the home keys. Like, I know how to type without looking at the keyboard. I'm actually a pretty good typer. It's making the extra life sound, and I'm like, am I getting extra lives for this? Nah. The blocks are just saying, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. See, I'm not a very good typer, says Owen. Yeah. Mario wouldn't be proud of. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, oh, and I taught you how to type. I have a whole game about it. Woohoo! Dude, I always fall for that bandit. 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, PS4. 4, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 wasn't on the PS4. Oh, hang on. 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, PS4. 4, Spider-Man 2, PS5. 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, PS4. 2, God of War PS4 and 1. And The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered PS5. I mean, it sounds like a solid list. I don't know anything about most of those games. I mean, I know of them, but I have no experience with them. Woof. Okay. So, the thing that I missed last time was a flower. I missed a smiley flower.
And that makes me a little bit sad.
Like, where did I miss it? I don't know. But I'm gonna try and find it, though. Gabriel says, they're pretty good, but I think you would like Spider-Man 2 more than the first game. Oh. Is this what I missed? Yeah, this is totally what I missed. 100% that's what I missed. 100%. Yeah, I probably would. It sounds like it was really, really good. I gotta say, aside from a couple bits, the level design looks very impressive in this hack. Like, they almost look official. Agreed. I 100% agree with you, Owen. And what's even more impressive is, this is the first ROM hack that this guy put out. Like, first complete ROM hack that this guy put out. He's put out more. And some that are very highly acclaimed. If you guys are interested at all in checking out more ROM hacks by this guy, the developer of this ROM hack, or the, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and call him the creator of this ROM hack. The creator of this ROM hack, he goes by the name of Golden Yoshi. And he's made a good number of ROM hacks. I don't know if people think this is the worst one, or what, but he's definitely put out some that have been more highly rated by people. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Like, he's put out even better ROM hacks than this. If you're impressed by this, boy, I can't wait to see what the other ones are like. I mean, I'm impressed by it. It's very, very good. Like you said, the level design almost feels official. It's kind of crazy. And I love these. I really love these levels. They're so much fun. Like, you know how I say Yoshi's Island DS is the hardest game in the Yoshi series? But it's not for the right reasons. It's more just because some of the levels gimmicks and, well, not some of the levels gimmicks. I like most of the levels gimmicks. What I don't like is that the levels are 20 minutes long just to play through the level, and you miss like one red coin and you gotta go back and play the whole level again. That's what I don't like about Yoshi's Island DS, primarily. It's not even just like the baseline difficulty that I have a problem with. I actually like that. But this feels like a better case scenario as opposed to Yoshi's Island DS. Like, the difficulty is higher. I feel like the difficulty is even higher than Yoshi's Island DS. Mostly just because it takes advantage of some pretty lesser known tricks and stuff from Yoshi's Island that most casual players won't know. So yeah, it's by default is going to be more difficult. Because Yoshi's Island DS doesn't really do that. It's just difficult. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good scenario for Yoshi's Island here. Like, this level design is actually pretty difficult. Yoshi's Island DS can be a mess at times. Believe me, I know. I grew up with it, says Owen. Oh, I'm the same way. Love Yoshi's Island DS, I really do. But it's also one of the games that, when I'm playing it, it feels like kind of a Super Mario Sunshine situation. Like, oh man, this game is so pleasant. I remember loving this as a kid. And then you play it, and then it's like super frustrating. So yeah. There we go. It's a lot like that. Like, you go back to it and play it, and it's a lot more frustrating than you remember. I'm very happy these ROM hacks exist. In my opinion, the base game has a ton of potential for very cool levels, says LP. Yeah, I agree. You know, another thing you guys should check out if you're interested in, like, or if you, like LP here, believe that, the base Yoshi's Island game has a lot of, potential. And I also believe this. You should check out Yoshi's Fabrication Station. Like, just type it into your browser. Just, yeah, type in Yoshi's Fabrication Station into your browser, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Enough suspense, I guess. Like, I shouldn't keep you in the dark on that one. Yoshi's Fabrication Station is basically a fan-made Yoshi's Island maker. It's a lot like Mario Maker, where you get to make your own levels and share them online. It's kind of a messy setup of sharing the levels. I think it's gotten better. But yeah, like you can make your own levels, play other people's Yoshi's Island levels, and there's some good ones out there. So yeah, if you're interested in more Yoshi's Island goodness, check out these ROM hacks and check out Yoshi's Fabrication Station. Excuse me. Yoshi's Island DS feels more like a fan game than an official game. I don't know what it is. It just feels a little less polished than it should. And the dialogue is nothing to write home about. Yeah, although we did get such classics as... Will we ever see Baby Bowser again? Eh, who cares? I do like that one. I'm not opening that cloud again. You can't fool me this time. Okay. I feel like this would actually be a good place for me to stock up on some red eggs. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Oh, I suck! Oh well, at least there's a middle ring in this level. Ah! I knew once I jumped there that it was over. I'd love Yoshi's Island as a mode in Mario Maker 3, but that certainly won't happen, lol, says LP. Yeah, agreed. So in the meantime, the best that we're gonna get, and honestly you could do far worse, is that Yoshi's Fabrication Station. I highly recommend you check it out. No, you were so far! Unfortunate, says Owen. Agreed. That's okay, though. This level's not that long. I've got this, guys. I've got this. Don't believe me, just watch. I can do it. I can do it. I believe in myself, so I've already won. Whoa. Whoa. I'll be the champion. I have the heart of a lion. I've got the skills. I've got the power. You can't catch me. I am like the Eiffel Tower. If anybody is not confused, then I applaud you. That is a song from Starbomb, which is the Game Grumps boy band. So yeah. If anybody's familiar with Starbomb, I applaud you. I actually have played with it before. It's great. Also tried editing the ROM myself to add a level and stuff, says LP. That is awesome. I'm envious of that skill set. That takes a lot of computer programming knowledge and creativity, both of which I'm lacking somewhat. I just like playing the games and critiquing them. That's my skill set, is playing the game. That's about it. That's the extent of my expertise. But low-key, I'm not upset about that. Blah! Go over here! Oh, nuts. Ah! I wish I liked the Game Grumps, but they contributed to Sonic's bad perception even though all their mistakes were their fault and not the game's. This is Owen. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I'm not a Sonic fan, so I don't feel that sting. But, yeah, if you are a Sonic fan, I understand. Oh, it didn't. I just found a level editor a bit like Lunar Magic from Super Mario World and played with it a little bit. Oh, okay. Give some cool insights on how the game works internally, though. This is LP. Interesting. See, the whole process of editing a ROM is like magic to me. I don't understand how it works. Put the bunny back in the hat. I don't want to know how it works. I'll let it continue being magic. In this case, ignorance truly is bliss for me. But like I said, I also lack the creativity portion, so I will just continue to play the games and critique them. Like I said, that is where my skill set lies, and I am not ashamed of that fact. Meow. Take that. Alright, shy guys. Hope you're not shy, because you're gonna meet your neighbor here in a second. And your creator. Meow. I don't know why I'm making fart noises. I'm missing one coin. I hope it's in this area. I really hope that. Let's not get that middle ring. Oh, is that a mistake? Yeah, it would be a mistake not to grab it, because the red coin's right there. I got this. I got this, fam. Okay. Got it. Now I don't have to worry no more. I've even got red eggs, so I can restore some health in the boss fight. Not that that's a huge concern. There's a middle ring right there, which I'm glad that they were gracious enough to put that right before the boss fight. I don't know if that will continue to be a thing. I don't remember if that was even a thing in the final level of this in the final level of this world. Guys, this is awesome. I know I've kind of been singing this ROM Hack's praises on and off during the stream. Like, I've honestly covered a lot of bases of conversation, to be honest. But like, I feel like I've pretty consistently sung this ROM Hack's praises. And boy, I'm really having a good time. It feels so cool to play what is essentially a new Yoshi game. New to me, at least. Like, I recognize that this ROM hack is not exactly new. But for me, this is a brand new experience. And I love that. Okay, there we go. Well, they had to give tools to level designers to make levels, so generally games have a way to load levels internally. The levels are not hard-coded. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Alright. We completed the level. Nice. Hooray for us. Hooray for us. I'm pretty happy about that. The boss fights in this game are some of the best in any platformer, says Owen. I generally agree, though I am a little sad that they had to be so easy. It's not like an easy boss fight can't be good, it's just the relative lack of difficulty does get you down sometimes, at least it does for me. So, I don't know, I think there's ways to resolve that, but as of yet, the Yoshi series as a whole just has easy bosses. But in terms of design, this one's very, very good. Alright. You guys want me to keep going, or? I mean, it's 2 o'clock a.m. for me. Though it's not as good as a full official maker, and there is a lot of weird stuff like sprites that you really don't want to use because some actually are hard-coded for specific levels, says LP. I see. One more stage, says Kazuya. Plush, is that you? You're still awake? Or is this someone new? I'm sorry, like, I've gone on the assumption that this Kazuya is just Plush role-playing. I'm sorry. I personally gotta hit the hay, says Owen. LP, do you want to be the tiebreaker? I'm Blues Cat. Oh, okay. I hope to see you next stream, says Owen. Yeah, same to you, Owen. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you next time. Have a good week, my friend. Get some sleep. Man, I am having a lot of fun. I don't know, lol. This is LP. You know what? I think it's worth it to go one more time. Now, which level? These are the two that I'm... Oh. This level was a pain. Oh, that... Which one is the one with the... skis? Which one was the one with the ski level? I think it was this one. Do I want to have that frustration right now? The Amazing Chase. I feel like in general I liked this level better. Don't do like me and stay up all night, says LP. Yeah, that's generally not healthy. I have done that for work a few times. Never a good idea. I'm an engineer, so staying up until the wee hours of the night is ultimately not inevitable, but highly likely. But boy, it is not good for your workflow. Like, you start making some stupid mistakes. I messed up the bit of a project recently just because I stayed up until 7:30 a.m. finishing the project on the day it was due. Which most of my office did, or most of my team did, to be fair. Like, most of the people on my team did that exact same thing. But that was not a good case scenario, truly. And were I to do that project again, I would not do it. I do that when I'm too focused on something and can't stop, says LP. I wish that I had that kind of drive, but I don't. If I had that kind of drive, the Yoshi's New Island retrospective would have been done. Thanks for subscribing, Matt. If I had that kind of determination and push, I would have had the Yoshi's New Island retrospective done like a year ago. I do still want to get that done. I'm still working on it. For anyone who's curious, I'm in the process of rough cutting the voiceover. I've recorded the voiceover. It's just a matter of rough cutting it at this point, like chopping it down to a level that I can like comfortably edit the video with. Oh my gosh. Forgot about that part. Oh, okay. The issue is I don't control what I'm focusing on, says LP. Ah, fair. That's fair. It sounds like a kind of monkey's paw situation. Okay, so I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna just try and out kill this guy. Or waste my eggs when it's not an appropriate time to do so. Now is an appropriate time to do so. Okay. So I spent two days. I spent 2 days and nights procrastinating and configuring my editor instead of making the actual projects, says LP. Ah, I see. Okay. This ain't gonna be fun. I mean, it's fun. And I'm glad that they kind of expanded on the whole idea of the giant spiky chase. I forget what these guys are called. Tap-taps, I think. This is the point where I do think I can actually kill him. Okay. No. What point does he jump up? Well, now he won't. Man, I love this. I really love this ROM hack. I'm having so much fun with it. Wow, there's like no hesitation on those. Definitely got a hard focus on this. Though this time, I feel like I'm managing the eggs better. And this is where we start seeing them just come out of the woodwork. Like they're coming out of Smithy's factory. This is a weapons factory. Oh, hey, what's up? Don't mind me. Alright. How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd you do? How'd you die? Aye. Okay. Found the watermelon this time. Up. See ya. Oh. Get out of here, Nappy Newt. Okay. You guys are... I love how this game feels when you play it. The game feels great to play. Add cool new levels and it's just great, says LP. Oh, amen to that. Amen to that. I am still of the opinion that Yoshi's Island is the best one in terms of feel and control. Like, Yoshi's Woolly World, it feels very good to play, but I just don't feel like it has the same snappiness. Which is funny, because that's a word that Solar Flare used in our debate on whether Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Woolly World was better. I think that this game is just superior in terms of its feel. Oh man, I love this game so much. Where am I at? Huh. I'm in the same exact position as I was last time. Full health, all coins, not full flowers. Well, that's just great. At least that level didn't take that long. Well... that was a lot of fun. Both games have so much to love about, says LP. Oh yeah. Like, if one or the other is your favorite Yoshi game, I don't blame you at all. Like, they're both fantastic. Ah! Oh well. So, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm thinking that the best chance I have to go back and 100% complete these levels... Oh man, I have no idea. I don't know, I don't want to just brute force them. But they're not that long. I'm thinking that I go ahead and start hitting up World 2 in the next stream. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's where we start. Is World 2 next stream. We're gonna try and take out World 2 next time. And yeah, we'll come back at a later time and try to finish up those levels. We'll see. We'll see where we get. But yeah, I know one thing. We're gonna have a lot more fun next time. Not more fun than this time. I just mean that we're going to spend more time having fun. I'm gonna have fun. That much I know for a fact. I'm going to have fun playing this game. And I do hope that you guys will have a good time watching. So, I'd like to see the extra level difficulty on this hack, lol, says LP. Agreed. Yeah, I'm a little scared for what awaits us in those levels. If these exist, it's going to be hard. They do exist. The number of levels listed in this hack is 54. Which is the same number that the original Yoshi's Island had. So that does mean that there will be the secret levels, or the extra levels, rather. So, anyway, guys, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. Feel free to join the Discord if that strikes your fancy. You can chat with me. I love chatting with the fans. You can do a whole bunch of fun stuff in there, like share your favorite memes, share clips from the Yoshi Fanatic live streams. That's fun. I like that. You can post pictures of your favorite food. I do that a lot. And then you can also suggest games for me to play and music to start and end the streams with. That's fun too. So the next stream will very likely be next Friday, starting around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take half an hour or so. We're gonna go ahead and try and take on World 2. Head on, my friend, head on. I think we got this. So guys, yeah, how convenient. Golden Yoshi doesn't even need to change the level selection. Lol. Yeah, he didn't change the level select tiles, but I think he did in like future ones. Future ROM hacks. I'm pretty sure he did change the thumbnails for the levels. But yeah, guys, look forward to more of this game next time on the Yoshi Fanatic live streams. I know I'm looking forward to it. So guys, without further ado, have a good week, have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See you guys!